So, how do I make it so that we're both in like the middle? And then when's the part where you start asking me if I understand your English?
So we're gonna have that part. I actually am not prepped for this show, believe it or not, because you are not. I can never know when you are like available. So
Mhm.
I have only some show notes. So this is not gonna be. I'm gonna need you to carry really hard. Can you do that for me?
No,
No.
not a chance in hell.
I'm gonna need you to make content.
No, oh God, okay. Ludwig, you here, buddy? Can you give me some ideas?
What? Who's that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
He's pretty much the guy that just gives me ideas for my YouTube videos because you were asking why they're so good. And he's the guy that gives me the ideas. He feeds me the ideas and then I do them.
Is that actually true? Is that how it works?
Pretty much at this point, yeah.
Because your YouTube content is like top tier. The only problem is that there's not more of it.
Ooh.
Like there should be way more of it. Because you could be a top tier YouTuber really easy.
You think so?
I know so, yeah.
The problem that I have is it's hard to think of ideas. Like it genuinely is not easy to think of ideas a lot.
Why not hire like a person or a team to do that? Like you could source a bunch of people into a Discord, right? That you give a permission to for specific people that you know are good idea people, and just have them crunch stuff in there, and then it's like monkeys with typewriters. They come up with good shit, and then you just use it. You wouldn't even have to pay them, but if you could if you wanted to.
Oh, I'd pay them. Wait, I would definitely do that, but I don't know anyone that's really see. Like my chat is actually a bunch of dipshits. I don't know who.
Is
if
it?
you know, yeah, all idiots. Like they're just dumb. I don't really know what if any of them can think of ideas. Chat, if you guys are interested in, maybe that's a good idea. I get like a Discord call of like 10 people, and I'll pay them each, let's say like $50 an idea if they have a good idea.
Bang. Yes. But not a
might
call, probably a chat where you assign a specific role to each one of those people. So that like a writer or something, and then they all appear in a chat that has a custom role for them.
Okay, that's a good idea. As long as their ideas aren't just bring Emily on stream or bring Maya or clickbait Pokemon, and then I'm not giving you $50 for that chat. Okay.
I think you'll be impressed.
Well, yeah, I'm down to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
When Twitch chat is like as a hive mind, they like you break off like certain like little amoeba cells, and they have the ability to do great things.
Do you think Twitch chat is a people? There are smart people in Twitch chat.
Depends which Twitch chat.
Mine.
Well, there's probably one or two. I mean, there's gotta be, right? I mean, like what, you've probably got like 6,000, 7,000, 20,000 viewers or so, 25,000.
25,000.
25,000, yeah. So there's got to be like one or two in there.
Just paused the stream when I brought you on, but there was 20,000 people there before.
They all left when they heard I was coming. I know.
Yeah, I was watching Daily Dose, so we were fun.
What's that?
Daily Dose of Emily. It's just my sister's YouTube channel.
Is that legitimately your sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she do stuff with you on stream? Like, what's the deal there?
She's actually coming in 2 days.
For what?
She wants to drink and go to 6th Street. So I'm like, all right.
You live in Austin?
Said, yeah, I live in Austin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know 6th Street. That place is fucking crazy. I go there every year for South by Southwest.
Yeah, she likes the guys on 6th Street.
Which ones? There's lots of them. All of them?
All of them.
Yeah, that's too many.
Any guy that will buy her a drink, pretty much.
That's everyone. I've never been more anxious in a place besides 6th Street, I think. Like, that place is so packed with people that I feel like you can't get out.
Well, yeah, she likes being packed with people a lot.
Is that a question I can ask? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, go on, ask any questions you want.
Is she actually like, because my chat tells me no, never mind. This question is bad.
You could say whatever you want.
Does she do porn?
Yes.
Okay.
I talk to Dr. K. She talks to Dr. D.
Got it. Okay. Not that there's nothing wrong with doing porn. I just think it's I didn't know if it was. Do you talk to Dr. K?
No, I'm gonna talk to him on February 5th.
Oh, let's go. Are we gonna get the story of like how you became this? Like,
Oh, that's already on my YouTube channel.
no, the real story, like the supervillain, like becoming story.
What do you mean?
So like what has created a person like Mizkif? Like how did you come to be? I want to ask you those questions from the analytical standpoint, but I'm
Wait, evil. What do
Doctor
you mean evil?
Not evil. Like Dr. K is gonna come at you with like it's gonna be like highly personal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna be really cool.
So
Because I think there's a lot to like reveal about you. I don't know a lot about like your history or like how you came to be. You're a really fascinating case. One of the fastest growing Twitch streamers, right? And
Yeah.
it's really clear you put a lot of thought into what you do, even though chat probably doesn't think you do.
Oh, I think I think a lot of them do know that I put a lot of effort in all I think about is Twitch. Like, I mean, they probably do know that I'm not dumb. I would assume you guys think I'm not stupid. Like, I am a smart person. So because I think I'm dumb mathematicianally or like the way you know. But when it comes to psychoanalyzing and like psychological stuff, especially like mind games, I think I am really good at that. And you know, I think I am ahead of the curve when it comes to that stuff. They're gonna cap me and say that I'm still just dumb, but I do think I am smart.
No one's dumb that does what you've done. That's accomplished what you've done, for sure.
Yeah, like it's the same kind of people that think XQC is actually an idiot.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If you think XQC is an idiot or like he's Papega, I mean, you're just completely wrong. The dude is a fucking. When it comes to Twitch, on a scale of 1 to 10, he is a 10 in the psychoanalyzing of Twitch. He knows everything, everyone, everything that's happening. All the analytics is crazy on what he knows. He knows everything that's going on. I'm in an interview. Devin, are they dripping or what?
What dripping? They look.
Oh my god!
They look very dry to me.
Hold on, wait. I gotta give Crazy Slick his Christmas present.
Okay, let's do that. You're on the wrong mic, by the way.
Happy fucking birthday! Here's the shoelace. I've been wearing my Yeezy for a month and with no shoelaces because happy birthday. That's fair. That's fair.
Wait, tell me about this stream. Oh, also, I think your mic on Zoom is your headset mic and not your awesome mic.
Oh, really?
I believe so. Not the R. That's an RE20, right?
Yeah.
Very sexy
mic.
Oh,
yeah, it's on. Is that it?
I don't know.
Did I fix it?
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I think so.
Oh, wait, that's speaker. Yo?
No.
Uh-oh, wait, I fucked this up.
Tap the mic to check, yeah.
Okay, so now you can hear me through the good mic, right?
Yeah, but the audio quality is worse.
I feel like I'm listening to you on the podcast. All right, let's...
What's the podcast?
Okay, are you good? Do I sound good now?
No, it's worse.
Huh.
Can you up your gain by like 6,000%?
Oh, fuck. Is it really quiet?
It sounds really good. It's just quiet.
Shit. We might have to do the I don't know how. I have to, like, fix this. That's half my old stream is trying to fix this. What? Can I just use the headset mic?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yo, is this fine?
Yeah, it's good. Okay. I think it's good. I'll lower it a bit on my side. What is this a streamer house? I've never understood this about your place.
So I feel like the word, I guess you could say it is a streamer house but
it's a house with streamers in it.
Yeah, because once you start, I never wanted a streamer house because that to me is disingenuous. Like I don't want to live with people that I don't think are my friends. I don't want to live with people that I don't find fun that I want to hang out with off stream. So the people that I live with are all people that I actually really do love, and I love to hang out with them. Like I hang out with them off stream, on stream. These are guys that I will be friends with for years, whether it's off Twitch or on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you have a streamer house and like you're just thinking about content, that's where I feel a lot of houses fall flat because it's not about being friends. It's about the money. It's about the attention, and it just seems fake and disingenuous. And I think over time it unravels and it makes it really shitty. So, yeah, I definitely didn't want that. I want only people that I am friends with. And to that question, I know you're probably going to ask, well, then how the hell did you end up with Russell?
Yes.
I really don't know how the hell he got in here. Chance pretty much threw him out, and we had an extra room.
Who's in this house?
So it's me, Russell, E-Rob, Jay, Darion, and then Crazy Slick.
Okay.
Crazy Slick is a dude that lives in my living room.
A dude that lives in your living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a house you rent?
Yep. So we
Okay.
rent this house. I'm probably buying a house. Wait, is buying a house a good thing?
It depends on your how much money do you make?
Well, I've already said on stream that I have like $500,000.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, you probably can guess how much I probably make.
I know how much you make. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I make probably around that a year.
Yeah, probably around what you make a year. Okay. Yeah. Why do you want to buy a house? Let's start there.
Because I feel like buying a house is a good investment because it's, well, so first off, I invest in stocks. I was a financial major before I went to Twitch.
Really?
Yeah. I
Oh, that's going to be one for the notepad. I have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay.
So
I'm sorry, I got excited.
And then they're gonna cap me and not believe that. I swear to God, I did. I just took a lot of Adderall back in the day. So I had a 3.8 GPA. I wasn't dumb, and I actually love stocks. I've always loved investments in stocks.
Me too. Yeah.
I invested in weed stocks in 2016 when I was 17, and I used my dad's account. And with $25, because I saw Wolf of Wall Street was coming out, and weed stocks blew up because Colorado just legalized it. So whenever I was
Hold on, I have a really important question for this interview. That's going to be it's going to set the. I didn't know this was an interview. I thought we were just talking, but it can be an interview. This is a really important question for the rest of this interview because I can't. How do I know that your story is true when you're telling it?
That is a great question.
Yeah, it's probably the most important question I'm going to ask because if all of this is not true,
you sound like my mom.
Yeah, maybe, but it seems like if we're going to have like, because this is the thing, right? I want to know what makes you you and like how you came to be one of the most successful broadcasters in a short time.
I'm not lying to you. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you about any of this stuff.
Okay.
I really did have a 3.8 GPA. I was a finance major. I invested in weed stocks, and with $2,500, I went up to $50,000
on weed stocks.
Yeah.
In
on
what
weed
year?
Stocks. I don't remember what year, but I remember I was freshman year of college. So what was that? 2013.
Yeah, it couldn't have been that long ago, right? So you were in very early.
Yeah, I got in really early, and they blew the fuck up. And then this Wolf of Weed Street guy on Twitter started to blow up, and people started to follow him. And I went from $2,500 to $50,000 in 3 months. But then one day, it went from all my money went because I thought I was going to become a millionaire. I'm like, okay, if this does this one more month, I'll become a millionaire. So it went from $50,000. I'm like, okay, it already went up times 20. If it does it again, I'm a millionaire at 17 or 18 or whatever. Well, it started to drop, and I went down 38% in a day, which I was like, fuck, this sucks. And I went from $50,000 to $34,000. And then the Wolf of Weed Street guy said, no, and keep it invested. Because these guys are trying to lead us. They're like, because they were smart. They were pumping and dumping hard.
Yeah,
it was. They were just like, hey, boys, invest in this stock. We just invested it, and then everyone would invest in it, and they would make a fuck ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
So then they're like, oh, boys, just stay in it. They were telling us to stay in it because obviously they were selling it.
Yeah,
and I went down from 50,000 to 34,000. I kept losing money, and then I went down to 20,000, which then I did. I'm an idiot, and I was like 18, and I tried to do options.
Oh my God.
Which I did Tesla options.
Oh my God.
pretty much trying to make it, and I went and I lost all my money.
Mm.
When I mean all of it, I went down to $1,100.
This sounds like I now I completely believe your story. I think it sounds completely plausible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a similar case. I've been investing all my life, and then you think you're learning something or you're going somewhere, and then I started investing in cryptocurrency. And I believed the whole hype, and I was getting everyone in CLG into it, and I was doing this whole thing, and I invested in Ethereum, and I put a lot of money into altcoins and stuff like that, and I fucking lost my ass. I lost everything in crypto.
Wait, how much money did you lose?
Oh, actually, I've never said the number. I could type you the number.
Oh no, I want to see it. I think chat wants to hear it. Is it a big number?
Maybe not for someone like you, but it was for us. Yeah.
I don't spend. I get upset when I spend $4 on Uber Eats.
It was $30,000.
Damn.
Yeah, it was $30K I lost in crypto. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I stopped investing in options in crypto. I'll never do that stuff again. And I should say too, I haven't technically lost it, chat. It's still there.
Oh, yeah,
if Ethereum's coming back, boy, that's coming. That's coming in. Let's go. So maybe I didn't lose it. Yeah, that's a good logic. It's still there. It only counts when you pull it out. That's right. So once Ethereum,
yeah,
I'm just
Emily's logic.
Let me rephrase, Mizkif. I haven't lost any money in cryptocurrency. Actually, I'm just waiting for it to go back up. Okay.
Yeah, I never invested into. I knew that shit was a scam. I'm like, there's no way that this shit is gonna last. And a lot of college kids were obsessed with Bitcoin. I don't know if anyone remembers how obsessed, especially finance majors, white boys and finance majors who just went into finance, freshmen, sophomores. They're like, boys, I know everything. I'm so smart. Everyone was obsessed with it. They're like, oh, I'm gonna become a millionaire. And then they all lost all their money. And honestly, when I learned from my weed stocks that when everyone starts talking about it, it's
already
fall.
too late. Yeah. And also that works vice versa. So one of the most successful investments I ever made was I shorted Tesla when Tesla was going.
Fuck. Wait, I bought options and at
the same time. Well,
yeah.
I didn't catch its uptick this time. So now it's past 500, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't follow stocks anymore.
Oh no, are you just all stream all the time?
Well, I just went to a financial firm literally yesterday, and I am trying to get them. Well, they want to take my money and invest it into money market and ETFs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I have that going right now.
I would think that as a sophisticated investor, right? If you have $500,000, tossing that into the S&P 500. And having to sit there while you stream, it's probably one of the best courses of action for a return on investment, right?
Right.
Given that the market is at the highest it's ever been, so maybe there's going to be a dip, but you can weather that with your income.
I wouldn't. Yeah, but my problem is I'm scared to I don't want to invest in just the S&P 500. I know that the return is insane, and also the costs are nothing, but I kind of want to invest in other stuff too, just to make sure that I don't want to just invest in S&P 500.
What, do you feel like you're not going to be diversified?
Yeah, I want to be, and I know it is very good diversified, but
yeah, it's by definition diversified, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could do some small cap stocks. You have a lot of stuff to play around with. I mean, here's how I think about it, and this is, I think, this is cool. It's okay, your primary means of making money is streaming. Right? Mm. So it's if you spend all your time trying to learn how to invest, you're not actually investing back into your core competency. Whereas you could be spending money to make more money on streaming, stuff like merchandising deals, stuff like appearances, things like that, right? And that's going to have exponential value over anything you do in stocks because you're not a stock guy right now. You're a streamer. That's how you get your money.
True.
Yeah.
So you would recommend someone just to invest in the S&P 500?
I'm not a financial advisor.
Even with 500 mil? Or, whoa, sorry. I'm in
Whoa! That I'm hey, I got to be hit. You got another house you can buy me.
I haven't done that many bounties, boys.
Yeah, I didn't know you got your bounties back.
Yeah.
I was
I'm not at 500 mil just yet, chat. Just yet. Wait
I don't know
till
why
the
you
merch
want
comes out.
bounties anyway. I don't even know. It's not even. You know how much? But do you have anyone like representing you or like doing deals for you, like sales deals?
Yeah, I have Adder, but dude, bounties are the best thing ever on Twitch.
That's so. Adder should be bringing you deals that are like you know how much a single deal from like an agency should bring you, right?
Let chat tell chat.
So your size right now, I pulled up your analytics here, okay, and you've got 7,700 people on average.
Mm-hmm.
You should be doing deals like I would say 8 to 10K an hour is 100% reasonable.
What?
Yeah, easily. Like you think that bounties are paying you like that? That's like yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And appearance fees would be even way more than that.
Say that again. How much money should I be making?
8 to 10K an hour, no problem. I'm lowballing right now.
Damn, I'm getting scammed. It's hard.
Yeah, you have a bad agency probably. Not that Adder's a bad agency, or just maybe right now they're not taking care.
Adder's great.
Yeah.
Adder has been great. They've got me a lot of good deals, and they have gotten me good money. But I'm not talking about Adder when I say I'm getting scammed. Adder has gotten me good deals, and they do pay up way compared to bounties, chat. Bounties.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, you don't get a lot of money on bounties at all. I thought 8 to 10K, really?
Yeah. Because
I've never gotten like a 1-to-1 ratio.
Well, with bounties, right? There's a couple of things they have to do. Like one, they have to distribute that across all the streamers that are getting those bounties, right? And second, they have to set like a fixed CPM that they're gonna charge. That Twitch is gonna charge that advertiser to be there, and they can't really guarantee a lot of results from it. For a long time, Twitch themselves was subsidizing bounties. They might still be. So like they were paying people to do bounties with them to try to prove out the product. Because it doesn't make any. Because you think about it, it's like, why would I put, I don't know, $500,000 of advertising dollars into Twitch when I have no idea what that money's going to do? Because it could, like, okay, I'll ask you this, right? Let's say I'm selling water bottles, okay? No, give me a meme. So I'm selling a meme. What's a meme product, Mizkif?
loltaiwan.com discount code Alpha is
perfect.
Is merch.
Yes. Let's say I'm selling that, okay? And the advertisements that's served to your chat, and then it gets served to my chat, right? Your chat is going to convert way better on that than it's going to be on mine. So the thing is, Twitch has no way to differentiate for advertisers where their advertisement is actually going. They send everyone to Yemen at the same time.
So do you think?
This is a huge problem.
This question.
Yeah.
Do you think that streamers like me, who are more, I guess, variety streamers, that they should be getting paid they should be getting paid more than the average gameplay? Because when you think about variety streamers, I've thought about this. I bring in way more viewers than the average person who just does one gameplay, right?
Yep.
Like think about a Fortnite streamer. When they go to any other directory, they die, right? Like I was with on Call of Duty, I was like, I was actually really surprised on how many people were watching me. But then, like, every Fortnite streamer who I thought would do well because they're FPS, they were way below me. And I think variety streamers or, like, React streamers have more of a, I guess, is it strong? I guess because I have a community, right? So they're willing to watch me do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Am I worth more than the Fortnite people? But the Fortnite people, the thing is, I feel like they have way more followers, right? Like, I mean, some of these Fortnite guys have literally 1 million more followers than I do, whether it's on Twitter and YouTube and all that other stuff as well.
So first of all, let's be real about the numbers right now, okay? So you had 4,800 people on average on Fortnite, right? Which is pretty damn good. You played Super Smash Brothers and got 2,500, right? World of Warcraft and got 2,700.
Oh,
okay.
You're talking about old shit from forever ago.
Well, World of Warcraft was November 25th, 2019. It's not that old.
Oh, we don't need to talk about
okay,
that.
all right. Okay, so when we're talking about the valuation of you as a streamer, these numbers are relevant, right? Okay, so the answer is no. You're probably not worth more than Tfue, if that's the question.
Oh no, no.
Yeah. but it's all relative, right? You're worth a lot for different reasons. I would say that there's a premium on your content because you can actually convert people better because people know, like, and trust you as a person.
Really?
Yeah. So you have more of like a tribe of people than I think your casual Fortnite streamer does. 100%. With people that are going to take you more seriously, ironically, when you recommend a product, because you'll do so more authentically to a user base that respects you.
So you think I am respected?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're one of the most respected streamers on this platform.
You know, Devin, I heard what you said before. You're actually going to become my donation sound when you said I have one of the best YouTubes right now as a streamer.
Yeah, technically I said Carson had one of the best, but yeah, yeah. I said your YouTube is very good. That's true. Yeah. Because so we said, what did we say? I said
I needed this call. I really did. I needed this.
What, do people tell you otherwise?
No, they I feel like a lot of people in my chat actually think I'm doing really well. Like I think they're proud of me that my YouTube's doing well and that my overall we're growing in that field and growing in general. But at the same time, they they shit on me all the time. I don't know. They're just trolling me.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So the most important thing I think is to look at stats over like a 90-day, 60, 90, like 180, 365-day period, right? I think that's how I have all my analytics set up. Is like, okay, what did you do over the last year? When did you start? It says you created your account in 2015, but you probably started streaming
July 5th, 2018.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's insane. There's maybe one or two other broadcasters on the whole platform out of 3 million monthly active broadcasters that have done what you've done.
Right, chat, was it July 5th, 2018? Yeah.
Summer 2018, they say. Yeah. And what did you start with?
WoW. So that's probably why those are pretty low.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I played WoW, and then so here's how it worked. I went live because I just got back from like doing this giant RV trip, and then I also had a really good YouTube channel, right? So I don't know if you've ever seen my videos. So
I watched a lot of your videos.
So I posted there, and I'm like, yo, I'm going live. And then I got back from this RV trip, and then everyone's like, oh my God, he's going live. I had like 300 viewers my first stream. It was sick. And then I turned on WoW, and everyone left. And I went down to 50 viewers. And then I was like completely forgotten.
Really?
And, yeah, because no one wanted to watch me play WoW. I was completely irrelevant.
So what happened? How did you...
I realized, wait a minute, 300 is bigger than 50. I should probably stop playing WoW. And then I also kicked Axion off my stream, which I think helped out a lot.
Who's that?
Exactly. So
okay.
I kicked him off my stream, and I started to go and just chatting a lot more. And I really just started to fuck around a lot, which then also would blow up my stream, was I saw Poke playing marbles, and I stole marbles from him. And I started playing marbles only on my stream, which started the marble craze of 2018. Poke just called me a bitch. I don't really know where that came from. And I played marbles for 4 months straight, where all I did was play marbles every single day. And that grew my channel a lot.
Wait, what? You played marbles every stream?
Every day.
For how long?
Months. Every day. I was the marble streamer.
What? How is this? And this grew your channel?
Yes. See, I would just sit there and just chatting, playing marbles.
I know nothing about marketing. That's the truth.
I would play marbles, or I would call people. I would call E-Rob. I would call Poke. I'd play with the boxes that were behind my stream. That's pretty much all I did. I would just fuck around. Marbles was so ahead of its time. It was a time I'll never forget. And then E-Rob also hosted me a lot. So E-Rob started hosting me, which grew my channel. I actually went on the Trains podcast, and that grew my channel.
Why are you not on the podcast more?
I hate podcasts a lot. Like, I can't stand it. I love to be the center of attention, and then on podcasts, it's impossible for me to talk.
Oh, because you have 8 people vying for...
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think like the consistent podcast guests on the Trainwrecks podcast use that as a shield so that we can play like Path of Exile while other people are talking.
Yeah. See, I wish I always love to talk, and then if I can't talk, I'm either talking a lot or I shut up. So that's how I work. If I'm either the center of attention and I'm just doing the dance and going crazy, or I don't talk whatsoever, and I just sit there.
I see. Okay, so you have an on and off switch with this.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. It's not because you just meme super hard, right? Like it's a conscious decision because Train invites you, right?
No, yeah, Train invites me all the time.
Yeah.
But I just I love Train, and he's giving me thousands of bits asking me to come on his podcast, but I just don't want to.
Got it. Yeah, I think you'd be a good guest, but I understand. Yeah, I get the whole like. There's a certain like brand thing too of like when you run your own show like or like this, and you have that platform, and then like it gets diluted when you have like 8 people on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand that too.
That's why I didn't mind being on Raj's show because no one there was entertaining, so I just completely took over.
Makes sense.
And then the Rajler actually grew my channel a lot. I grew a lot from the Rajler because they're like, wow, this guy actually can make a joke and it's funny. So that grew my. I was like a 2K Andy, and I went from like a 3K Andy from there. So those are two. I'd say E-Rob, Train, Marbles a lot, and then the Raj show kind of grew me. And then I got banned. That grew me the most.
Tell me about that.
So I said to a girl, she sucked my dick, and that's it. And that kind of blew me up on Twitch. Wait, what did Ludwig say? What did Ludwig say? So, yeah, I said to a girl that she sucked my dick so jokingly, which then me and S-Fan got banned for 7 days, which was such trash.
Jesus
and
Christ.
On top of that, I lost my bounties, which was the worst thing ever. I was so upset that I lost my bounties. And then S-Fan, I felt terrible for because I feel like I brought my friend down because S-Fan did not deserve that ban at all. I get that I kind of deserved a ban. S-Fan did nothing. He didn't even say anything. He just said, he just held my camera. And he got banned for 7 days, and he got fucked out of bounties for 7 months. But yeah, that grew my stream tremendously.
But that was like Obi-Wan, like you became more powerful than they could possibly imagine.
Right. Yeah. I don't think they expected what happened, and I kind of like doubled my view count.
That
happens a lot when people get banned.
Was this April 2019?
Yeah.
To May 2000. Yep. Okay. So that's the most significant channel growth you've had. You had 19,000 followers in a month.
Yeah.
Which is insane. And you think that was like Reddit / like everybody coming in to check out like what happened?
Yeah. And then also when me and Maya started talking, and then Livestream Fails made the love story of Mizkif and Maya.
What was that about? That's a real love story, right? That's your girlfriend.
Yeah, she's my actual girlfriend. I know some people find it crazy, but she's actually my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started talking, and then anytime she would eat a bowl of cereal, it would get clipped on Livestream Fails, and
as it is typical of girl streamers, right? Yeah.
Yeah, typical for them. I mean, that's for Maya. That's really good content, honestly.
She has really good. She has like really unique content. She does like the pets and everything.
You just call me a pet?
No, she does that. Not you. The actual pets, the animals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she does. She does pet stuff a lot. She's known as Bird Girl, Bird Tard, Glue Tard for some, and yeah, she's really good. She's really good. I'm very proud of her. I like that she does her podcast a lot. It makes me happy.
I don't think I made a good first impression on her. I think I was too intense, Mizkif.
Oh yeah, I didn't make a good first impression on her either.
Okay.
When I first met her, me and S-Fam were trying to convince her through classic WoW jokes that we're gonna fix her computer.
What?
Yeah, we told her that we were gonna fix her computer, and whenever S-Man talks, I swear, S-Man doesn't stop making classic WoW. Like, he will be at a funeral.
Yeah, he'll start.
And he'll be making classic WoW jokes the entire time. So S-Man joins the call and doesn't stop making classic WoW jokes as I'm trying to somewhat help with the computer. And then he just doesn't shut the fuck up about classic WoW jokes. And the whole time. So she's just sitting there so confused. And then, yeah, that's how I met her. I was like, yo, I worked at Best Buy. I'll help you. And then we went from there.
Wait, you also worked at Best Buy?
No, that's a lie.
Okay. See, how do you know? Yeah, you could have said I was a financial advisor. I'll help you.
I did have a job. I actually got a job at Vanguard.
Really?
Yes.
Like John Bogle's company. That's insane.
Yes. I swear to you, I had a job opportunity twice at their company for the red flag program.
So let me get this straight. The way you got your girlfriend was you came on, lied that you were competent in being able to fix her computer, and then what happened next? Like how did this evolve into like the Anakin Padme relationship? What happened?
Oh, well, then I called her off stream, and then I was
Immediately
like, saying,
after, like 10 minutes after?
yeah. And then I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Matt. And she's like, oh, you're so sweet. And then that's how we started talking.
Amazing. And do you guys live in the same city?
No, she lives in California.
So what's that like? Do you have to travel a lot?
Yeah, I pretty much beg for Twitch Prime so I can go visit her.
Aw, that's nice. That's a true love story.
Yeah, we're going to Belize in a week.
What is what's there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I wish I wasn't.
You want to stream instead? Do you like leaving your house?
I actually really don't.
Yeah,
like,
me neither.
Whenever it's gonna sound really bad, but whenever I leave my house, I always regret it.
Mhm.
Like I'll go to a party, like my friends will go to parties, and this sounds really bad, but I will go to the party and then say, "Damn, I really wish I wasn't here. I wish I was home streaming," because
Isn't that a Reddit comic?
It is.
I think so. I think you pulled that from Reddit, like directly. I think you just meme jacked that.
Wait, one for streaming?
The one where he has like the party hat and he's in the corner and he's like, "I wish I was not at the party."
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
I wish I was streaming. Like one thing I always love is working. I have a huge passion for streaming and like growing my channel and just being around here. So, and it's also there's a lot more people to farm wall W's here than at a party.
Very true. And it's a different way of farming them as well, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like it's really easy. It's way more fun to joke around here than it is to go to a party and try to scream my joke at somebody while Skrillex is playing in the background.
Yeah. Dude, that drives me crazy about the Twitch conventions where it's like you're trying to talk to people for like the first time and it's like just blasting music and you can't get anything done.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find Shroud. That's all I was doing at Twitch.
Trying to find Shroud?
Yeah.
Did he actually go?
I don't think he's going next year.
I don't think he's going next year. Yeah. I don't think so either, along with Ninja.
Yeah, he'll be home watching Gordo.
You do stream a lot. 137 hours last month.
Is that a lot?
That's 34 hours a week. So I think that's a lot. It's not like, like XQC is like the madman. So like he's the one.
How many does he stream?
He's some kind of like creature. 300 in the last month.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, Depp says that a lot.
Yeah. Like so he's
300?
Yeah, so that would be 300 divided by 4. So 75 hours a week.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Twice as much as you and I think 10 times as much as me. Literally
Damn.
10 times, yeah. Mm.
And my chat, I feel like my chat says I stream a lot. I mean, I do stream a lot.
You do stream a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I genuinely stream a decent amount, right?
Yeah. But XQC is like another level of like depravity. Like he's just it's insane how much that guy is online. It really is.
What do I average a day if you take my number?
Well, let's see. So if you did 137 hours, right, and you divide that by 4, and then you divide that by 7, you average 5 hours a day. 4.89. Yeah.
Damn it.
Wait, is that bad?
I guess that's not bad, but if you take out 1 day a week, so like 4 days, it's got to be over 5, right? I usually average 6.
Well, let me ask you another difficult question. Do you have an hour-long intro?
No, my intros are I have an hour-long outro. Honestly, I literally sit there begging for Twitch Primes, waiting for my outro, and I'm just waiting for somebody to give me a sub.
Okay, because that counts, right, as stream time. All that time that is being counted. So you have to take an hour off of every day for the outro that you're asking for Twitch Primes, because that doesn't count as content.
I also do take off 1 day a week. Like I actually typically take off Thursdays, but I didn't take off today because I took off yesterday.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. I'm like, I have another job, right? So I guess it like semi doesn't count, but I don't know how you stream for longer than like 3.5 to 4 hours. I go insane with these fuckers after 4 hours. I can't deal with it. I think it's because
I'm just so. See, I've been a Twitch pleb / I've been like, it's gonna sound really weird. but I do think of them almost as like my friends. Is like I try to think of them as, you know, I want. It sounds bad because I know that they're not my friends to a sense, but I do like to think of them as friends because it just makes me more comfortable around them, where I'm able to just do whatever and say whatever and act like an idiot 24. Like I'm able to just not really care as much. The more I think of them as friends, and the more I think of them as not an audience. Because when I think of them as an audience, that's when I would only stream for 3.5 hours. It's because when I think of them as an audience, it's like, okay, I'm putting on a show. And when you do that, I feel like it takes out a lot of genuineness, and I feel like it makes it a lot less appealing for them, and it makes it seem like I'm only here to entertain and get out. When I want them to, when I stream longer hours because I think of them as friends, where now it's like we're just friends hanging out more so than just they're an audience waiting for me to just, you know.
That's an incredible answer. Like, I don't think I've heard an answer that sophisticated in a long time. That's really cool. Like, I agree too, because when you think about it, a lot of your viewers probably know you better than a lot of people in real life know you, because they literally watch you every day. They grow up with you. Like, especially if you've been doing, like, once you start, I've been streaming for 8 years, right? And like, I have mods that like have watched me grow up, like going from like League of Legends jungle commentary on like the like League of Legends subreddit to like CLG to like this.
Yeah, I don't know how many people here have been with me since the beginning. They'll all say they have, but that is just not true.
Do you ever have the founders badge people show up?
Yeah, every couple hours, Sinak comes and wipes my ass. He lives 3 minutes away from me, and he pretty much runs my life.
Okay, I have never had a. Have we ever seen a founders badge in chat? Oh, I just saw one. There is one in chat right now. Okay, that's actually crazy.
My friend Sinak, who pretty much runs my life.
Yeah.
He actually watched. This going to sound crazy. He lives 3 minutes away from me. He watched my streams when in 2015 when I streamed like a few times, like a month, just for fun.
Yeah.
He was one of my 5 viewers.
And he kept watching your stream the entire time. And then you met him in real life?
And then I met him in real life, and now he runs my life.
When you say he runs your life, what do you mean? Is he your manager?
He literally does and knows everything. Like he does all my shit. Like he was with me at the investment meeting yesterday.
The investment meeting?
Yeah.
What's the investment meeting?
Like I went to a stock manager.
Right, the financial meeting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to be careful with the fees on those.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, chat, you guys know what the S&P 500 is, right? I'm not just talking and you guys don't understand.
They have to know that. I
feel like they don't, because one may be from EU, or two, they just don't care about this kind of stuff yet. So yeah, the S&P 500.
How young do they think they are? Like, I think like the cutoff would be like maybe 12 years.
I think it's the 500. You want to explain it so I don't sound dumb?
You're smarter than me. You're the financial advisor, man.
I don't know.
So yeah. The S&P 500 is the sum of the most successful 500 companies in America.
So chat, let me thumb this down for you. Ready? Fortnite, 500 people going in a squad game, and they all squad together and grow.
So let's. Okay.
By the way, I'm sure you got that one. Did that make sense to you?
Let's say there's 50,000 people that go into a Fortnite squad game, okay? And they're all trying to kill each other. And the top 500 are the ones that are the best and stay alive. That's the S&P 500.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
Yeah. As soon as the 501st person kills the 500th one, they assume the throne.
So we have a question from the audience. Who's Ninja in this situation? It's the answer is one of the S&P 500 companies that has fallen off.
Yeah.
He is now a small cap stock.
Would you take a deal from Mixer or YouTube if the price was right? This is the part of the negotiation where we hold our silence until he answers. But you can stare at a wall for 8 hours, so I'm probably going to lose this.
Well, I mean, if I move the Mixer, my chat would just become pretty much a barren wall. Be pretty bad. Would I take a Mixer deal or YouTube deal if the money was right?
Mm-hmm. Or Facebook.
It would have to be a lot of money. I don't know, because I already make a shit ton here.
Yeah.
And I couldn't I feel like the idea of switching sounds fun. Well, not fun, but like you get a lot of money. But the reality is I'd be so fucking bored. Like there's nothing more in my life I crave than attention. There's nothing more than I crave in my life than wanting to make people laugh and fucking around with people. And if I had no one in my chat, it would be so boring. I don't know what I would do, because I'm not a gameplay. I'm gameplay, like I play games, but
they're meme games like for the purpose of advancing your goal of comedy and like in entertaining people.
Genuinely, they're pretty retarded. And for me to be able
That's another way to say that, yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Took my description and like
if I could do that. I don't know. It would have to be a lot of money, like at least 10 grand, and I'm out of here.
So okay, so here's the thing: you become a different type of streamer if you move, right? A lot of people don't understand that, because I don't think.
You did not listen to me.
No, I did. I listened to every word he said.
Say, how much money did I take?
10 grand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I actually, to be honest with you, I expected like this call to be like 99.9% memes. So when it's like 1 in 10 things you say, like I could just keep going.
In reality, how much money would I need to be able to switch?
I
would need
2 to 5 a year, probably.
Russell, can you stay out for a second? I don't want you to hear this. No, I don't want you to hear this.
Aren't
Russell.
they like watching your stream anyway?
Okay, he's listening. Yeah, he has his AirPods and he can't hear me. All right. I would say I would switch for more than 2 million a year.
More than 2 million? You would not take 2 million a year?
I don't think so, because I make enough money now, and I don't really think I would need, like, I just don't see it, because what happens if I come back and I'm just, no one cares? Or what happens if there's like a thing where you can't go on Twitch ever again?
There isn't a thing like that.
Okay, so you're saying if I went to Mixer for 2 years.
Yeah, it's a 2 or 3 year contract, and then
I would be able to come back?
Yeah, and you know what my real feeling it is on? Do you feel like if Ninja comes back to Twitch that he's really going to lose that much of an audience?
No, he's not.
I don't think so.
I think if I mean, like, Chance pretty much is taking a 2-year break right now. I'll do it on Mixer.
What's Chance doing, dude?
He's sitting in his closet playing classic WoW.
Why? Why doesn't he at least stream on his alt account like he was for a while?
I think he does. That's
not lately. Like, he just doesn't. I don't know, dude. That's a guy that, like, man, that's the true devotion, dude. Like, he lives for that game.
So I would probably take a little bit more than 2 million a year. I would need to switch for 2 years.
Take a little bit more than 2 million. Yeah, and then I think you'd come back and your community would be the same, if not bigger. I think a lot of people mistake that, right?
Yeah.
And then you could keep doing YouTube, and you could keep leveraging that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, the thing is, you become a different type of streamer when you move to Mixer. And like, Ninja moved to Mixer not because he wanted to like retain a bunch of viewers. It's because he wanted to move into doing stuff like Ellen, Jay Leno, things like that, so that he didn't have to be dependent on those stream hours that would keep him there. Right? It's a different type of income.
Well, then who the hell? I'm not Ellen. What the? I mean, I think the highest show I'm going to get on nowadays is the Raw show. Let's be real.
I don't know about that. It depends on how you position yourself. I think you've got a really good angle as like Twitch is like comedian. You know?
Really? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Devin, keep talking.
I think so. I've thought about this a lot. Yeah, and I think there's a direction you could go there.
We're listening. Keep going.
Yeah. That's the whole pitch, man. That's it. It's just an elevator pitch.
Where do you think I could possibly go? Just wondering.
So Ninja, I had a big talk about this on my stream yesterday, right? Like, Ninja is a dude that did what none of us could do. He transcended the barrier, the chasm, there's a thing called the marketing adoption curve. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just for the people though in chat that don't know what that is, okay, we'll just explain it anyway. So you've got like 15 to 20% of the market on the left side, the rest of the market on the right side. The people on the left side are the people that are always the quickest to adopt something. They'll come first, okay? They're the first people on Twitch. They're like, what's this new product, right? And then like the boomers on the right side of the marketing adoption curve, those are the people that are going to take a long time to get into something like Twitch or YouTube or whatever because it's like new and they don't trust it, whatever, right? They're called the conservatives. Okay.
So it's chat to put it in a way. It's normies, and then
there we go. And boomers.
Yeah, normies are the 80%, right? On the right side, and then the left side are you guys who are called pathetic.
Yeah. So the degenerates on the left side, and then you got the normies in the middle, and then the boomers in the right. That's how to think of it. Right. Yeah. So Ninja was the first person to cross the degenerate barrier and go into normie, and then go from normie to even like boomer. He ascended, right? He's like, so like you can be on an airplane, and I can be like, I'm a Twitch streamer. They say, what's that? And I say, oh, like Ninja, and they go, oh, I get it.
Right? Why don't you have to say mixer streamer nowadays? You know I have his book right here.
But nobody knows why. Why do you have that book?
It's a good cup holder.
Oh, okay. That's why I would use it, yeah. Is it actually, what is it actually? Is it like a guide to being better at Fortnite? Have you read it? Have you read it?
Well, I mean, this could be the Da Vinci Code, and I don't read any books. Like, I just don't know. It's a comic book, and it is literally a comic book. So it's like, okay, boys, this looks bad. And I mean, that's the first page. So that's when I stopped reading it, is when he said his own books doesn't look good. And then you got his other book I have over here, which is called Ninja Get Good Ultimate Guide to Gaming.
It's hardcovered. You have the hardcover of it.
Yeah, I tried getting it signed, but those ran out. And then it's a picture of Ninja for Jessica. That's very sweet. My favorite song on Guitar Hero. So, yeah, it's a full book about Ninja. A few things before we drop in. Classic Ninja. The book you're holding was designed with a single idea in mind. What I wish I had known about gaming when I started to get serious about it. Ear up. See this, and there's like, it tells you what to do, why you need a mechanical keyboard, why you shouldn't yell at kids in H1Z1. Nobody is see, it's like a lot of like good things in here that Ninja said he wish he didn't do.
To what end? Like, does he want to like teach people to be better gamers? Is that?
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
a boomer manual.
Yeah, it's a boomer manual. It's what viewers want. Interact with other streamers. Socialize your audience. I have a question for you, Devin. If maybe Twitch chat would like to know this. What is your opinion on, let's say chat is a 0 viewer, 1 viewer streamer. Chat, give me a Pepe hands in chat if you're ever a 0 to 1 viewer streamer. And you want it to grow on Twitch.
Look at the reaction of this. Wow, that's a lot.
So, and it's a lot because I'm telling you right now, there's over 1,000 people timed out in my chat because we're playing this game, seeing who gets timed out. Right, this bot is timing people out for 20 minutes. with 1 bit, you can time people out. So
whoever you want?
Whoever you want, you can time out for 20 minutes.
Even a mod?
Yeah. No, not a mod. The only thing is mods can't get timed out, but VIPs can get timed out. So, my question is, what do you think that they should do in order to get from the 0 to, like, let's say 0 to 5 viewer streamer up to like maybe even the 20 viewer streamer? Because chat, would you guys be happy if you guys were 20 viewer streamers?
Fuck, man. I mean, if only I had a video that had like 100K views that was called exactly how to grow a Twitch stream from 0 to 100 viewers.
Well, I said 0 to 20, but...
Okay. Yeah, but I do it by tier. So I go 0 to 20, and then I go 20 to 40, and then 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and then 80 to 100. So
How do you have 100,000 views on it? Did you put what thumbnail? Emily?
Viewbotting.
Pokemon? Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, what thumbnail did I use? I used John Zerka for this one. And then
so you should have got 500K. Your video didn't do
If I had done Pokey, I did. I gotta chill on the Pokey thumbnails. Even though she did DM me and she said, I love your content. But I gotta chill on the pokey thumbnails. I'm overusing them.
Yeah, I got to start using them more honestly, because every time I use
100%.
them, yeah, they just do well.
Didn't
But
you use one? I was watching a video from you that used one. Where was it?
oh yeah,
Pokemon said I couldn't do this.
yeah, my dad clicked on that. He
Your dad clicked on it.
Yeah, it's that clickbaity where he clicked. He's like, "What the fuck did Matt do now?" He's like, "Wait, I thought he was dating Maya."
Well, you also have Maya on your thumbnails.
Yeah.
You've got the zoomer like thing down. This is something I don't understand. I think it's like you are pretty, and then it's like Maya, and that's like, and that video did like really well. 136K views in 5 days, right? That's like it doesn't tell you what the video is about. It's just a thumbnail without any text on it, but it works. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Can you teach me how this? Is it possible to learn this power?
No, it's all from my editor. Honestly, like I don't do it's my editor. He is the god himself. I don't do any of this. He took my YouTube channel and has just pushed it up massively. Like he has the Jedi power. It's disgusting on how good he is at what he does. Like I honestly praise him for how good he is. It's him. It's not me. I don't know any of it.
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah, he's really, really good at what he does. I mean, just 2 months ago on one of my YouTube videos, I would be really happy if one of my YouTube videos hit 50,000 views.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that is a good video. That was just in November. Mm-hmm. But now every video we do hits at least 100,000 views within a few days. So it's really good.
And it's doing that to a totally different audience mostly. So right. Like most of those people are people that haven't heard of you before and are going to come check out your site. Like this, the biggest growth vertical that anyone can do. Because it goes back to asking your question: how does a person grow a stream from 0 to 20 viewers? It's the same way a person grows a stream from 20,000 to 30,000 viewers, right? It's YouTube.
I think one of the best ways to make this easy for how a streamer, Posh Champ Chat, ready for this? From someone like me, I'm a mastermind of leech, right? Like I would say I'm a really big leech. I have leached my way to the top, and I have, done what I had to do to make it, because I planned all this shit when I was in a basement by myself. And I think one way to do it is to make YouTube videos, whether they're creative or not. Make YouTube videos that streamers watch, because you could put your name at the end of it and you can start getting known in the community. Mm-hmm. Another thing you can do is you can start getting known in a community, right? So I think a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on being friends with offline chats. So
offline chats?
Yeah. So a lot of my viewers in my offline chat, an example is Tavian Smith. He has worked his ass off he thanks every single sub. Right. Mm-hmm. And he has gotten known in my community. Tavian is the guy that thanks subs in my chat. He is very well known. So he now stands out. A lot of people in my chat know who Tavian is. Mm-hmm. Where now, because they know of Tavian and he is known in my offline chat, just my offline chat will watch him. And some of my offline chat's almost 1,000 people. They'll go watch him and he'll have 60 viewers going live playing Jump King with no camera.
Damn.
That's
and crazy.
He just started streaming, and because he is well known in my community, mm-hmm. People check him out. So he is now well known. And I think that's something that a lot of people underestimate is offline communities. Chat, they're sitting there talking to each other, bored as shit. Why not go live and also talk and be somewhat of an entertainment while they're also just talking in offline? They're obviously bored as shit. They're talking in my offline chat. Make friends with them and they'll watch you as well. And that's just it. And I've seen a lot of people in my offline chat who started streaming that now get anywhere between 5 to 100 viewers. I mean, look at Russell.
I have never heard that advice. Like I've never even thought of giving it. That's actually insanely insightful.
Yeah, I think it's really good advice that people don't underestimate is offline chat and community. When you get known in the community, you start knowing some of these names. Like Truffles is another guy. He made a lot of my emotes. People know him now. Mm-hmm. Dionysus is the guy that made a lot of my emotes. He is now known. He gets viewers when he goes live. Shadows is known. This guy Omni, he gave me $20,000 in subs, but he gets 20 viewers. These people are known where now they get a small amount of viewers. This guy Blex, who's just known for stream sniping me and being annoying as fuck. He gets viewers now when he goes live. So these people that have been known in my offline chat and part of my community, they now get viewers. So I think it is very easy to get those viewers, and I think it's important for chat to learn that. Another way I think is important, an easy way to grow for Twitch viewers that they don't do. If you really think you can make it, chat, and you really believe that you're entertaining and you have a shot, I think you should try to go on where's somewhere that they're desperate for people all the time. Desperate. And I'm not talking about E-Rob's DMs, chat. I'm talking about the Claw Show, okay? Claw Show is the easiest way to claw your way up to the victory of Twitch, okay? You just go on the Claw stream, and you can probably get yourself a few viewers if you're even slightly entertaining, even 5 to 10 viewers. So I think the Claw Show, and if you're good, you'll go on the Raw Show. You can slowly work your way up. So those are two ways that I think it's very easy to slowly grow yourself a name. And a way that a lot of people underestimate is making videos. If you start making videos for my Reddit, or you start making compilations and people start to know you, look at Coaster Music, look at Concerta, look at people have gotten known for making videos, whether it's on my Reddit or on YouTube in general, and they get linked. Baked Penguin, this guy Baked Penguin in my chat is really well known. He makes videos all the time in my Reddit. He pretty much runs my Reddit, and he is super well known. If he went live, he would get at least 20 to 50 viewers, no matter what he's doing. This guy Rookly in my chat, he literally just does sit-ups. All he does is he does sit-ups in my chat. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, there's an emote of mine where he just does sit-ups. And he got so well known that I bet you if he went live, he would get a few, like 20 to 50 viewers. So it's being almost like retarded or standing out a little bit in the community can grow your channel and make you well known.
100%. The way that you think about this is really interesting, and it's really important too, because that small boost of viewers takes you out of that like Dante's Inferno purgatory place of like 0 to 10 viewers where nobody is watching anything, right? And actually puts you into some kind of level of discovery. What you mentioned several times now, you said I planned all this out in my basement, right? Like you thought this through. What was your what allowed you, or what was the mindset that you used to that you're like, I'm going to bring something unique to Twitch that's never been seen before, and like, this is how I'm going to do it. Like, how did you think through that?
Well, I mean, the thing I thought I'd bring to Twitch that's never been done before is actually be funny, because I mean, I'm being real. I look at a lot of streamers and I'm like, damn, this guy has this many viewers and there's nothing to it that's interesting. It's boring as fuck. And I'm like, this fat guy is just farming emotes all day. Like, where the hell is the entertainment value? And then I'm just like sitting there saying to myself, he's not
fat anymore. He looks pretty good. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I was talking. Yeah, I was talking about Forzen, but we were like,
good shit. Okay.
So, for me, I was like, okay, like these guys are just like, I think I can do better than these guys, because I've always been trying to entertain. My life is like, I'm like S-Fan, where all I want to do is just fuck around. But I will, at a funeral, I wouldn't be making classic WoW jokes because classic WoW is dead. That'd just be rude. But I'd be making other jokes as well, and that's what I like to do. So I kind of like said to myself, how can I get popular on YouTube? That is a way. How can I get popular so streamers know my names and maybe I can grow a small following? And I said to myself, YouTube. Because if I make really good videos, these streamers will watch it. And when these streamers watch it, people will start to remember my name. And I can also use them as blank reacts to my video, which I would do. So it's a free video. So I started to that was my first idea was, okay, make who is videos, which has never been done. Work my ass off on these videos for 20 hours a day. All I did, I would barely sleep working on these videos. Make these videos so amazing that people remember them and like, damn, these are godlike videos. and then grow a community from that. And then that's what I did. And E-Rob actually started that craze because E-Rob would watch all my videos on stream, and then that's how they grew.
How this is gonna sound like a really stupid question. How did you learn to be funny?
I don't know. I feel like ADHD people are a lot easier to entertain. You know?
Do you think about like jokes consciously, or or have you like did you do any kind of like improv class or anything like that? Like, or like, because if you it feels like if you came to Twitch and you set out to have the idea to be funny, like you would have had to have some confidence that you were funny before that, right?
I studied comedy. No, someone said I went to humor college, and Rutgers isn't that bad, dude. Okay, relax. I went to, I don't know.
You went to Rutgers?
Yeah.
That's a good school.
I think, I don't know. I don't know. I've always liked to just entertain people, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make people laugh. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Have you ever thought through this? Because this is something that I think that like is productive.
I'm very.
Yeah.
My friend said to me that I'm very word associationist. So I will hear a word and then I will think of something else that would be a joke with it. So like an example was before we were talking, someone said the word left in my chat for some reason, and I immediately started thinking of some kind of joke with Democrats or the left.
Yeah.
Because I was, you know, that's just how I think. It's a lot of it's word association. So when I see a word, I'll think of something else which will go with that word. Like when I see, bald, I'll think of Mitch Jones. When I think of, it depends on the word. I'll think of stupid stuff.
And you didn't have any like, so you've kind of always been this way, or because like the reason I ask is like if you put your history up, right? It's like graduated with a good GPA, Rutgers, financial degree. These are not things you would typically associate with like world-class entertainer.
World-class? What the hell? All my viewers are from NA. I'm not a world-class anything.
World-class in the sense that you're, a top, so, okay. You realize you're like a top okay. You're a top entertainer, not to jerk you off a ton, but like you're a top entertainer as far as.
Please jerk me off.
Okay, well, let's jerk you off a little bit. Yeah, like you're a top entertainer on the world stage, like by any metric, right? Like there are other monsters, right? And there are more popular people, but you are absolutely one of the world's. Calling you one of the world's most popular entertainers is not an unfair thing to do.
It's not at all, honestly.
Okay, so people like that, right? They usually have some kind of history that builds them up to that kind of ability to do this.
No, I don't know. I've always just said fuck it, and I just don't care.
You never had like a supervillain moment where like you decided to like change your life and become the world's funniest man. You never had like nothing like that ever happen?
Nope. I mean, I took a lot of Adderall, and I tried to be the world's most smartest financial person, which failed. It didn't fail. I was really good at finance, but I hated my life because I just wouldn't talk. I would just sit there and like if I had this ninja book in front of me and I took my Adderall, I would read this whole book. I just wouldn't. I would like it. It changes who you were.
Did you not like the person that you were before?
I just didn't think I was able to do anything because the reality was, besides fuck around and be an idiot, I wasn't able to do anything. I mean, I wasn't capable of being smart. I wasn't capable of finishing classes, studying, and it bothered the fuck out of me because I saw all my friends getting ready to go to college, going to classes, studying, learning things, remembering things. It started to suck after a while when your friends have to tell you all your stories that you don't remember. Dude, remember when you did this? I'm like, no, I don't remember any of this shit because my ADHD is so bad that all I do is focus on making other people laugh, to the point where I'm not living in the present. I'm focusing on just making people laugh. And I don't even remember things because I don't enjoy the moment. I just focus on what I could do to make them laugh. And when I started having those feelings and shit like that, it killed me and made me realize that I want to start living in the present and growing myself rather than just focusing on everyone else. So I started taking Adderall because I wanted to study, learn, grow my brain, make sure that I am actually starting to learn and become something in life rather than just a degenerate.
But you're not on Adderall now.
No, I'm on 40 milligrams. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm not on Adderall.
Okay. So at some point you decided to stop, and now have you reached like a balance of like the past and sort of future like coming together, or like what happened?
Yeah, I learned. Well, thankfully Twitch panned out because I would be on Adderall today for sure, but what happened was, which is gonna sound weird, but I had a heart attack. Pretty much, I had like this viral myocarditis thing, and it caused me to pretty much. If I started taking Adderall after it, I would have. My heart could have given out at any time, and the doctor told me that like you shouldn't take Adderall anymore. So I was pretty much told that I can't be into finance because I can't take
Cocaine.
Yeah. And those two things go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to make it on Wall Street with that.
Yeah, or hand in nose. You can't make it without it. So I was like, all right, like I guess I have to try something else. And I tried coffee, and coffee does work, but it's not the same effect. Adderall is just a different breed, and it wasn't the same thing. So now I just drink tea. But I feel a lot better nowadays, and someone that helps me with that is Maya. But I feel a lot better because nowadays I don't know. I feel good. But yeah, I've answered your question. I forgot what we were talking about.
Well, I guess I'm trying to build a profile of like what turned you into the entertainer you are today. And like, what are the kind of things that you? Because when I look at like very successful people, right? I'm really obsessed with successful people. I really like want to get everybody into. I'm scuffed Joe Rogan, okay? Like I want to like get everybody into a room, sit them down for a few hours, and really ask like what makes them them. Because I also actually had like fucking crazy ADHD, and I played video games all the time. What's
the pet? Come here. I think he wants to be pet. Hold on. You don't want pets?
That's
All right, what do you want? He's trying to talk to entertainers and people that are successful. What are you doing here?
Sorry, I'm bored.
He's already leeching enough. Why do you have to come in the room?
Wait, he's trying to talk to entertainers.
Yeah. Get out! Let me have my moment! Get out! Let me have my moment, man! He thinks I'm funny.
So do these guys have like jobs?
Russell, do you have a job by any chance? He wants to know. Ooh.
I didn't hear him.
He said he didn't hear you. He has his AirPods on.
Yeah. His job is to like, do you pay him to like come in there and shake things up? Like,
well, I pay him with my auto host, so.
Yeah. It's worth it.
Oh, fuck. Here it comes. No, oh, shit. Oh, get out! Get out of my room if you're going to talk like that. Get out. Get out of my room.
Have you thought of like a door lock?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
Hey, get out.
Be a good plan. Not false.
Why do I have? Because I'm trying to learn how to get good. My ultimate guide to gaming.
So, as we were saying, yeah.
I picked my auto host. Back to what I was saying.
Got it. I understand because I had very severe ADHD too, probably still do, and did a combination of like Ritalin and meditation and a lot of like I got really into like martial arts, and that was like my outlet. And I've always been like
I actually do. I have 10 years of Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu.
Wait, those are two different martial arts. So, did I just? Was it that easy to catch you? Like, wait, what just happened there?
All right, continue.
Okay, cool. So we'll just continue there. Just ignore that happened. Also, you got to put your mic closer. You're quiet.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, he said he had 10 years of Muay Thai Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, so Anyways, I got really into martial arts, and then and ever since I've been very obsessed with what makes people successful. So I feel like there's something that you can like break down for every person that like summarizes, and it's unique to them, right? That like kind of like can summarize like what made them get here, because there's thousands of streamers that are trying to run a funny stream and try to do something, but none of them did what you did.
I think an important thing that I did is I established myself in a specific community that I know would grow. And I think one thing that I did, is I'm actually somewhat enjoyable to be around, which is kind of pretty rare in the Twitch community. People actually like hanging out with me, when I feel like most people on Twitch, especially those who are trying to claw their way to the top, are fucking annoying and are not fun to hang out with. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how I grew to the way I am, because I never thought this success would happen. I never thought in a million years. Oh, God, no. I never thought that I'd be this, where I am or anything. I thought I was going to be happy with 1,000 viewers just hanging out playing World of Warcraft. And, I never thought that I'd be like this. And I don't think a lot of streamers thought that they'd be that size as well.
Yeah.
But one thing I realized, which I think a lot of viewers don't understand, is as you grow, there's always a bigger fish to go for, and it's fucking annoying. Like, one thing I find extremely annoying is that I'm never satisfied. Like, I wish I could just be satisfied, but it's like you can't. And it's really fucking annoying.
What's with that? Because I just said, why do you feel that way?
Because, I mean, there's not really think of like a normal job. When you go to work that day, you're doing your work and you're leaving, and that's it. You're not. There's not more to it. When the Twitch, there's always things you can do. When Twitch, there's always ways you could try to grow yourself. When Twitch, there's never a ceiling. When there's a ceiling when you go to work that day, that's it. When on Twitch, there's always things you should be doing and ways to grow, and there's never a ceiling, so you just feel like you constantly should be focusing and working on it.
Why? Like, okay, so like for me, I've always kind of set the goal of like, if I had 1,000 concurrent viewers, I'd just be chill. And maybe that's because I've got like other stuff.
And then you'll get that, and then you'll want more.
You think so?
Yeah, that's how it always works. When you're your own boss, it's how it happens. I've always seen all my friends who are bigger than me, who are big, they all think that way. Every single one of them. I've talked to all of them. They all think that way. Do you
compare yourself to other broadcasters?
I try not to.
Yeah, but it's like impossible not to.
I used to a lot more, but now I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I used to compare myself to a lot of streamers, but now it's not as much, because I don't really care as much. I used to care about growth and all that shit a lot more than I do nowadays, because I realize that who gives a fuck? Like, I just don't care. Because the more I care about Twitch, this is going to sound weird, but the more I care about
the worse you get,
the worse of a streamer I am.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
I'm so focused on numbers that it makes streaming not enjoyable, and when I'm not having fun, then it's not going to be fun.
Yep.
So I focus way less on numbers, and I focus way less on you probably looked at my Twitch analytics. I don't look at that. I can't, because when I look at that shit, it makes me I'll think about it and be like, fuck.
Do you look at your viewer count in real time?
No,
I don't. Oh, thank God! I finally met another person that does this. I don't do that either. It would drive me crazy. Because I would wonder why I lost like 200 viewers there or whatever happened. Like, was it
probably lost 200 viewers there because Russell walked in. But
I don't know how many viewers I have right now. I don't want to know. Right? Like, I actually time it out in my chat if people post it.
Yeah, I don't either. I do not. People think I look all the time. They think I always see my view count. I do not see my view count whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I do have my sub count on stream, but that's pretty much it. I don't know how Train pretty much stares at his Streamlabs tab the entire time he's live. He just stares at the main screen. I don't know how he does it. And he waits for the spike when XQC goes offline so he can get the Gordo. That's exactly when Train starts his shit. He goes, all right, let's go. He waits. He sees the spike. He's like, okay, XQC's offline. Time to get to my Reddit. And then he'll go, all right, let's go. He literally will just stare at that view count until it spikes, and then he'll go to Reddit.
That's actually crazy. Is his I thought his intro was like a fixed amount of time, or does he just keep going until he's like ready?
Dude, his intro's his entire stream. What do you mean?
I know. I mean, he's told me several times that he's fallen asleep while he's in his intro, and then we have the podcast like 2 hours late.
Yeah, because he does 40 minutes of his shit. And
at least.
And then after that, he talks for an hour. And then after he talks for an hour, he does his Reddit for about 2 hours. Then his live stream fails for an hour.
Yeah.
And then after that, he thanks subs for an hour, and then he gets to Gordo.
Yeah. The Gordo, does Gordo only happens once every week, though, right? Or twice a week?
I think it happens twice a week now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
God.
He's live too late. I can't stay up.
Most of the stuff that you do is like, you like watch YouTube videos and stuff like that, right?
I honestly, this is going to sound weird. They're going to cap me. No. I really don't watch a shit ton of YouTube videos. I don't.
What would you say the majority of your time? Because I went through your VODs and it looked like that was the case. But I that's a very small sample size, right?
I feel like it's not a lot of my content is just watching. It's not, chat. It's not. I really don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. A lot of it's just me full cam, act like an idiot, running around my room, doing small things. I really don't think a lot of it is reacting to videos. I mean, you probably looked at my stream 2 days ago when I watched an hour-long video. Is that it?
I did, but no. But I mean, I did like I went back like 2 or 3 months and like looked at and like so you have these like really big events where like you do something and it's like it's like a targeted event, right?
Yeah.
And it's like supposed to be something and it's very clearly like set up. But in between that, right? Because we have to account for the other like 130 hours, right? Lots of YouTube. It seems like. I mean, again, you're the streamer, right? I mean, like you can tell me, yeah, maybe you got to read the rest of that book, but it's work. Look, it works, right? And I've started thinking. So the way that I do my shows, look, I'm gonna ask you for advice, okay? Like the way that I do my shows, I do like a 3 or 4 hour talk show a day, and I do discussions about meta topics in gaming, business, or Twitch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched a YouTube video yesterday for like an hour, and I got way more viewers than I normally do. It's almost as if when I stop talking, people want to watch me more. What do you think about this?
I think you're telling them the Twitch meta, and I don't think they need to know.
Okay, so this is I've found the secret.
I don't think you need to tell them about.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
We don't talk about this. Okay. Because, yes, I also got a very large host, but what was important was I retained that host. We retained a huge percentage of that host.
So how I work is this.
Okay.
Ready? I go live, I watch YouTube videos, I refresh the bounty page for about 3 or 4 hours, and then when I finally get a bounty, I do the bounty, I stall for an hour for an outro, and I get off. That's pretty much my entire stream.
Okay.
And I love every second of it.
There we go. And that's my feeling on it as well. And then like occasionally you have these like really big I don't know, like pre-prepared shows.
Yeah, I have pre-prepared shows a lot that I do, which I think they find really fun, and I think that's why I do a lot of pre-prepared shows, and I really do enjoy them, and I'm doing more and more all the time. Yeah. I do those shows. What else do I do, chat? I do stuff around here. Like last week, I played Dark Souls for 10 days, and I think they did enjoy that. I played Dark Souls for 10 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys did like that stream, right? And
you want to do more of the like the pre-prepared event show type of content, right?
Yes,
yeah.
I do. I want to do more pre-prepared shows and game at the same time. So like I'm planning when I come back to do more pre-prepared shows, and I also want to do more games. So when I come back, I'm doing Bloodborne and also pre-prepared shows. Like I do like those shows a lot because they're an outlet for me. Like, did you see the Deal or No Deal one I just did?
No, I actually didn't.
It's on my YouTube.
What's it called? I hosted the biggest show on Twitch and got 13,000 viewers to play it.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called.
How did that work?
So I Twitch played Deal or No Deal, and it was actually really fucking sick.
Holy how did this work?
So they had like the click thing, right? So they would have to click the box that they wanted, and they clicked, of course, 7. So they clicked it, and then they did it. They won $750.
They clicked it. Wait, how does all of Twitch chat? Because we're talking about multiple individuals, right?
Yeah, I had that click extension thing. You never see it?
No.
Look at the video. There's an extension where you can click on screen, and then it will show up on my screen. And it'll say, what % are you? It's called click maps.
Okay. And so all of Twitch chat as a whole decided to click something.
Yes. And the number was 7.
Oh. Yeah, here it is. Okay. And then they open the box and there's $750 in it?
Well, yeah, you ruined the end of the video, but yeah, there was $750.
Okay. So who wins that $750?
I gave $750 of subs in chat. And then I also gave $750 to the Australian wildfires.
Aw, that's super cool.
Yeah, but then I did a 2-hour sponsor after that.
It got it all back?
Yep.
Hopefully, if Adder's doing their job. So what are these like white sheets of paper on the?
Well, so they're Velcroed on the back of the boxes, and those are the numbers. So that way I can remove them and then replace them with other boxes. So we can constantly just switch them around.
And how did you get the idea for this show?
I thought of it.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Cap?
No, I swear.
Oh, okay. Okay, that is very cool. They drew a dick. How the fuck?
I've had this idea for like 7 months.
How do you think about stuff like this? Do you just like sit in your room and like brainstorm it, or?
How do I think of these ideas? Usually, honestly, most of my ideas come from right when I'm about to go to bed. I look up and pretty much like stare at my wall, I guess, and I just think of ideas. Like that's how most of my ideas come from, are right before I go to bed.
You have a very similar like strategy here to my friend Hot Chubby. And Hot Chubby does like this similar type of thing where like she thinks through an entire pre-planned show and then does it. And it's like and she does a lot of like really crazy unique shit too.
Yeah, she's stolen a lot of my subs.
Wait, why?
She stole my top sub gifter.
She stole? Like, what do you mean stole?
Like, he went from watching only me to watching only her.
But you guys have different hours.
That doesn't matter to him.
That feels bad, man.
To a simp, it doesn't matter. He'll change his life around for her.
That feels bad. So you lost your top sub gifter?
You said?
You lost your top sub gifter?
Well, my top sub gifter is me, actually, because the amount of bounties I do. But after me, it was him, and I lost him.
Do you think gifting subs to chat is a good idea? Like, do you do that to foster a better community? Like, what's your...
Well, I feel like it's fair, right? Because if I'm doing bounties like the amount that I do, I feel like it's fair to them to give back a little bit, and I make some of that money back. But it also gives them a sub for hanging out. So, like, I'll gift 100 subs if I do a bounty for an hour, right? And then that gives them an incentive to stay because they're like, oh, you know, I could possibly get a sub, which then they'll stay longer, which then I'll make even possibly, hopefully, retain more viewers, right? So it's a win-win. It's they possibly get a sub, and I also retain more viewers.
I don't know why you're doing bounties at all.
Don't say that.
Every one of those should be an actual activation that your agency pulls for you. Seriously, it's gonna be 10 times, not 10 times, but like 3 or 4 times as much money.
Oh, but bounties are so much fun.
No, they're so dumb.
Content.
It's like,
no, they're not. I swear to God, they're chat. Are bounties not fun? They're literally 30 minutes to an hour of fun.
Don't you have to play like some mobile game where you're fucking around and like hitting something with a shield over and over again and like running like what?
No, that was Dark Souls, dude. What are you talking
about? Wait. How crazy do bounties get?
But come on,
it's just.
What do you mean? Well, like I had to watch like a 1-minute video of a TV show and then that's it.
That took an hour?
That took a minute.
Okay, so that's fine. But like you're telling me you're doing like hour-long bounties.
Whoa. Let me refresh and see if we will today. I'm not doing an hour-long bounty today, but I'll do hour-long bounties if I need to. 30 minutes, 40. whatever they want. I mean, it's just I'm called a bounty hunter. It's fun. I swear it's fun for my chat. I have nothing else to do.
The Mandalorian, dude. They should call you the Mandalorian. I have nothing else to do. Okay, that I think is the
like I had a
is the
smite
crux of
bounty
it.
one time.
Yeah.
Like that was a dream. I had a smite bounty.
I'm trying to look at the most amount of money that I've made off of bounty was $600. That's not bad.
Am I allowed to say how much the most I've made?
As long as you don't say what the bounty was or the time you did it. Yeah, it should be fine. Because you're not giving any kind of
It's not as much as chat guess. The most I've made from a bounty in total was Are you ready? You're guessing? $3.2K. They're laughing at
Good interview. How long is he going to be gone, chat? Okay, I wasn't sure. It was going to be like 8 hours.
Is that bad?
It's not bad, but Adder can bring you better deals.
I got scammed. Chat, you wouldn't play a game for an hour for $3,000. It's not enough for you nowadays. No? Okay.
Yeah. Like I mean, Adder can get you better deals. So it's like I don't know why you would go with bounties when you have an agency.
Because bounties happen, they're just free. It's like, why not? I mean, like I have no other content, and it's kind of fun. Like I had to play, a game called Stream Raiders, which my community loves no matter what anyway. And it's just why not do it? I have nothing else to do, and it gets me like I had to play Sea of Thieves for an hour. Like they thought that was fun. I had to play Smite, League of Legends for an hour, and then when I do these bounties, I make it interesting. I'll be like, hey. If I lose this game, I'll get 50 subs. If I don't, then, I try to make it interesting.
What do you mean by interesting? Like, do you make like games out of it or like, what do you do?
Yeah. So if I lose in a League of Legends game, I will gift no subs, or I will gift 100 subs. And if I win, I only give 50.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to make it interesting for the viewers so I can lose money.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Not really. Can you explain it like a different way?
I don't really know how to explain it more in a different way.
Okay. Huh.
But
I don't know.
explained it perfectly.
So you're basically saying that bounties are content for you.
Yeah, and it's like a form of gambling with chat. Like, ooh, is Miz going to lose a lot of money because he said he's going to give 200 subs if he loses?
Yeah.
And then they stay and they enjoy it more, I feel.
I feel like the idea of using bounties and that incentive of gifting subs at the end is really smart. That's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's what I was wanting to hear. Thank you. I know it's smart, but chat doesn't like to play. I know I'm very smart all the time, but chat doesn't like to hear it and they don't believe me. I know I know. So, let me ask you another question.
Yeah, let's go.
So, in your opinion, do you think I should be getting paid up to $10,000 an hour for games?
I've heard of deals that big. I think I'm giving you a range of numbers. Things appear at anywhere between 5 to 15 to 20K. Yeah, there's like you're a top streamer. I'm not gonna tell you what your agency is gonna bring you. We've worked with Adder, and they bring a lot of good deals. So I don't know, what kind of answer are you looking for here?
I just can't believe that.
Why not?
Because I've done so many sponsors and I've always never gotten any of that. Like I've done a lot of sponsors, dude, and I've never gotten any money like that.
Well, if you're doing bounty boards, like yeah.
No, like not just bounties, like on normal sponsors I've gotten from just people I've never gotten $9,000 an hour. Like I've gotten always way less.
I don't know. It's not something like that's. I don't know what kind of deals you're doing or like anything about your deals or things like that. So have
I been getting scammed this entire?
No,
career?
Adder is a legit agency.
No, but not Adder, but like other, like. I got a lot of emails where they'll be like, "Oh, we'll give you, a few thousand an hour," and I've said yes, but I would never expect 10 grand. So do you think they just lowballed the fuck out of me?
Okay. So this is true, right? The influencer the influencer space, right, is incredibly variable. So like there are some people that will come in with like an insane deal and they'll pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, even to individual influencers, like ridiculous, because they don't know what it's worth. Nobody knows what it's worth, right? They're like, when you look at like something like digital media and CPM, like something like Google AdWords or something like that, you can specifically know what the deal is worth. Okay. Because you can know, none of the viewers care about this shit, but it's much easier to tell what something like a digital ad is worth. But when you look at like a deal for an influencer, it can be so variable because nobody really knows what this stuff is worth yet. It's the same with like esports sponsorships and stuff like that too. So like in some instances, you may get a deal for like 2K from a person who maybe they have a lot more money, but they just think you're worth that. They don't like the real question. I think is how much sales can you drive, right? And I think you can probably drive a lot of sales because, again, you have this authentic community. Yeah. But no. But more importantly, a lot more than normal streamers can. So that has a higher value because your audience like attaches to you in a different way.
I'm seeing it. They call me a first monitor, Andy. I get it all the time.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that I'm their main attraction. So they don't have me on their second or third monitor or fourth or their mobile device. I'm their first monitor content. So I'm just there in front of them. Does that make sense? So like that way I'm like I'm their center focus.
Yeah, you're not like they're not like working and yeah. So like your rates are like really variable based on the deals that come in. And I think like some people are going to come in, they're going to lowball you. And then if you don't, the problem is this, no influencers really know their actual value, I think.
I didn't know until today. I always thought what I was getting paid was reasonable. And now I know I'm pretty much I'm not getting scammed, but I'm getting.
Well, again, if you're working with a reputable agency,
no,
which is what I consider.
I just started working with Adder, so it's not.
How long have you been working with Adder?
A month and a half.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna your life's gonna change. It's a very like there's a couple of I also have an agency, right? It's Nerd Fusion, and like Nerd Fusion does some business with Adder. We also do some business with like UTA and other guys. I consider Adder to be one of the good agencies, right? It's a very short list. So like you haven't given this enough time. I think if you take the time to wait for this. So previously, how were you accepting sponsorships? Just like emails, or like you had like a manager, or like how did it go?
The guy that lives in my living room would pretty much accept all my sponsorships.
Okay.
I feel like he's probably lost me money. I mean, they'd probably say, "Yo, we'll give you $3,000," and he'll say 2, and then they'll be like,
"He said that's too much for Mizkif. He can't. He doesn't know how to spend that kind of money."
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. So it's a totally different ecosystem once you get into an agency. People, okay, this is one of the biggest disagreements I have with XQC. Is like XQC constantly says like don't use agencies scam streamers, things like that. I fucking, this drives me crazy, right? Because like the basic agency model is you give up 10 to 20% of your income, but you're gonna like, and not your total income, but the income of the deals they bring you, and you're gonna make 100%, 200%, 300%, 400%, 500% more.
Yeah.
So you're not losing your sub income, donation income, stuff like that, and at the same time you're getting even more money from it. So no, like you've made a good move, you just haven't had enough time to like have it pan out.
I feel like XCC doesn't do sponsors though and stuff like that because he just knows that I feel like his chat wouldn't like him as much. Like I've made and molded my chat to the point where they're like pog when I tell them I'm leaving Twitch. Like they don't care. They're just so dumb and they just don't care about anything. Like they'll pog when I do anything. If I tell them I'm doing one, like any sponsor, they don't like. I'm trying to get Raid Shadow Legend sponsor because they said that they want me to get a Raid Shadow Legend sponsor. So it's like they don't like. I feel like XC's community is more like if he said that he's doing any kind of sponsor, they're gonna be like, "Fuck you," you know. And I think someone that's also molded a community like this very similarly is Poke, where like Poke can do whatever he wants and they won't care. So I think maybe that's why XUC talks like that about agencies and stuff, and maybe about sponsors, is because
the problem is he gives this idea to a lot of big streamers that it's not a good idea to have an agency, as if there's some kind of like they're like scummy or they're like trying to scam streamers or something like that. That's a really dangerous thing because broadcasters actually like that puts broadcasters in a disadvantaged position. Like XQC is the same guy that gives 60% of his equity in a YouTube channel to an editor, right? Like this is not a person we should be going to listen to like authentic business advice.
Mm. True. But
yeah,
I don't even think XCC's. I don't even think XCC's.
Even though he is a good business guy, right? Like he does know his shit, but it's a different type of thing. Like, and maybe I'm misrepresenting him. Maybe he doesn't really believe that. I guess I'd have to ask him for sure. But like when I've talked to him about it, it really does feel to me that like he sees like the agency world is like kind of like predatory. That's my perception of it, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I think he's retarded.
Okay. You know he's not though.
No, I know he's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he just says like he's just a smart retard. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, he's just like there's people out there that are smart retards. It's a dumb retard who's smart.
Is English his first language?
I don't even know. I don't even think English is my first English.
Does chat know? They say no, it's French. So if it's so it's like so that's impressive. All right, like he's probably not speaking like we would if he spoke in French, it would be like a different kind of thing.
What do you mean?
I mean like it would be like he'd like sound like Charlie, old chaps, like today we are going to have an existential talk about the nature of Twitch and the meta.
I mean, he could talk in English or French, and I still don't understand what he's saying. So
Bonjour,
it really makes
chaps.
no difference for me.
I can't understand what he's saying in English like half the time. It is insane that he is the most popular streamer on Twitch. That's actually ridiculous.
Wait, whoa. No. Let's go back to sucking my dick.
Okay, sorry.
So what?
All right.
I'm becoming the most popular stream on Twitch, right?
No. like in terms of how do you want to measure this? Like in terms of like moving up the ranks or
whatever makes it yes.
How do you measure this? Because I don't want to do bad by you here.
Whatever makes the answer yes on if I'm becoming the best.
Okay, let me see if I can find the if I can work these numbers in a way that
no life.
Okay. All right, over the last year you've moved up. All right, okay, I can do it.
Okay,
right.
Here we go.
Okay. Over the last year, you have moved 3,263 positions up in the total streamers and 6,338 positions in the top viewers of all of Twitch. Meaning that if we extrapolate that further, okay, then it's 100% guaranteed that you're going to become the most popular streamer on Twitch.
Yes! 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 Sorry, I just got really excited. I got a Twitch Prime. What'd you say?
You're on your way to becoming the most successful streamer on Twitch. Definitely. Without a doubt. These numbers 100% true.
All right.
The way that we calculated the data, there's no way I could be wrong.
Nice job. Okay, cool. Fuck yeah. Numbers don't lie. All right, so what a Weasley little liar, dude. All right, fuck yeah. I'm the best of the best. And you know, I thank all my success to let's be real, YouTube, and whether it's me making videos or me reacting to them, I really do thank YouTube for all my success.
Is that true?
No, not at all. I actually thank my in reality, what I thank my success to is my friends, because without them, I'd be nothing. So I thank my friends for all my success. I do. And Baked Penguin for my Reddit. But I don't really thank I don't really thank myself a lot, because I don't think I would be where I am if it wasn't for them.
The Mizkif Reddit, is this like a
no,
big...
let's not go there. Let's not go
okay.
there. Let's not go there.
Okay.
No.
This is not a good idea?
Yeah, it's well
I wanted to see if it was like a significant
there.
growth factor for you.
Yeah, sure. You know what? Take a gander at it. Go
okay,
ahead.
I'm doing it. Can I? Is this something that I can look at on stream without?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. No, you can look it out on stream.
Okay. It's not like not safe for work.
No, it's fine. It's just dead.
So 13K, 68 on it right now. Do you do this like train wrecks thing, where like you watch this like for hours every time you get on, or like how does this work?
No, I usually go on it for about 3 minutes a day, and honestly, that's stretching out the content on there.
3 minutes, okay. Let's see these threads. Watching viewers stream for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's like that's you. Okay, that's a pitch.
Yeah, I have to post to my own Reddit. It's so dead.
Got it.
And I have to upvote my own post.
This is my drawing of Dark Souls. I hand draw and color digitally in Photoshop. The character is literally wearing the armor that Miz used.
So I have a lot of really good artists on my
Mizkif after killing his own chat. Are you about to say on your subreddit or in your stream? Because
look how good that art is.
It's pretty high level.
Yeah, dude, the artists on my Reddit are insanely good. Like I have so many good artists. It's unreal. But yeah, other than that, it's a dead Reddit. But I'm okay with it. Miz after killing his own chat. Yeah, see, it's just dead. I don't know what to say. But it's funny.
What's this in relation to? Did you like kill your own chat on something?
Oh, I'm doing this thing today where if for one bit you can time out someone for 20 minutes. And we tried to see who lasts longer, the tryhard spammers or the weebs. And
this is the thing you were telling me earlier, right? Like, yeah. I actually love this.
In the end, the tryhard 7 spammers won. Yeah, I thought I would either, but it was pretty much just tryhard 7 spam the entire time. Like people are been getting timed out this entire stream. But I think the answer is we have tried very hard. The weebs definitely took out their pocket money, but the tryhard 7 spammers just don't stop. So,
is your chat usually like readable, or is it absolutely crazy? Like,
I mean, I read it really easily. But people say it's not readable ever. I personally do think my chat is readable. I can read things out of my chat very well, but overall, it's a total shit show. But I love it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad.
I love having it. Yeah, it's a fun, dumb chat. Like I really do have fun with it a lot.
Yeah, you guys are pretty on point. I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, no, they're good. But the thing is, they're toxically, but they're wholesome. Like I don't know how to describe it. They like to fuck around, but like it's all ironic and they're just stupid.
I think that the way that a chat is the way that the chat is like a mere reflection of the streamer.
So dumb and spammy and annoying.
That's one aspect. It's like, you know how like the idea of an integrated self. That's one aspect of the self. That's Mizkif's shadow. But we'll save all that for Dr. K, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen on this Dr. K show. I'm excited.
You're gonna get super real. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm not.
Are you nervous?
I can't, kind of. They can't know everything.
I actually had like a talk with. So I like before he was like even a thing. Like he didn't have any viewers or anything. Like I'm saying like literally like 10 viewers. He emailed me. I wanted him to come on the show because he's just like a really cool guy. And we did like 3 or 4 shows together before he had the Wreckful show. And he just like, I can't believe where he's gotten to now. Like it's like he literally went
it's good.
Like from 40 viewers to like 18,000, right? And when he was on my show, I did a really difficult talk about imposter syndrome, which I have really bad. Kind of like the idea that I'm never good enough.
And I think everyone has that though, who's a streamer.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I have it all the time. I think I know Nim suffers with that a lot. I think a lot of streamers do because they feel like, why do they deserve it? You know, why, Nems, you're not a streamer. Why do you deserve it, or why does anyone deserve what they have? Like I feel that way a lot when a lot of people are watching me do nothing. Is why is there 10,000, sometimes 20, even 30,000 people watching me just talk? And it's I don't know. I think a lot of people have that, so you're not alone in that at all.
That's yeah. I mean, I felt like what got it for me was esports. Was like when I was a CEO, Andy shit. I tried not to say this, but now because of that fucking meme. But like when I was a CEO, it always felt like everything I did that was negative had such a rippling impact, not just on me, but everybody that was in my staff or my company. And so I would always feel really bad about myself. And I think the sort of neurotic nature of esports, like when you lose a game in esports, everyone feels it, right? The whole company feels it. Because it's like, if you're running a company and your revenue's down like 20% for the year, it's like, okay, whatever. Like that's like easier to deal with than like, holy shit, like we just lost the finals. Right. And it's like that kind of feeling, like you sort of internalize that. And then that carried over to me being a broadcaster. And I had a really deep talk with Dr. K about this. And it was hard because it was like live. And the worst part of it was like there was like these armchair psychologists.
Yeah, and 40 viewers for you is a lot nowadays.
Yeah. I'm moving up in the world. I'm looking for that 45. So here's the thing about having 40 viewers. If you grow by 10, you basically increase your stream size by like 30%.
Yeah, I know, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's yeah. Like
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Wait, so are you still in the NRG CEO?
I was the CEO of Counterlogic Gaming, right? And then sold that company. And now I'm the CMO of a company called Nerd Fusion. It's a talent agency.
So I'm gonna ask a question. Are you a millionaire?
I don't disclose my net worth to anybody.
But
no, that's just the end of it. there's no end then there. Yeah.
And
I think it's not a well. You disclosed your net worth. Why did you decide to do that?
Because I don't care. I mean, like me personally, they know my whole life, and I really don't care whatsoever what they know. Mm-hmm. They're free to. They know. Everything about me at the most part. And I like that. I like that they know a lot about me because I find it interesting. And I was a viewer for 7 years, and I know what they would find.
You left that part out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watched Twitch since 2012. So
oh shit.
I always, I know what they would want to know, and sometimes I let them know too much, like my old address. But overall, I try to not let them. I would find it interesting to know what Twitch streaming is like, and overall what it's like for them, for me, in the past year. Because I know a lot of them are interested. Like, okay, Miz, what did you? Why are you like this? What grew you? How do you feel now? And how much money do you have? And can I fuck your sister? So they have a lot of good questions, and it's very interesting for me to answer them because, I'm fine with that.
I don't know that I'm the same. I guess I grew up in a family that was always like, so here's the thing, right? Whether I give you a very high number or a very low number, like it changes the perception. I want my content to just be my content.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's it, right? And like I wouldn't feel good that people would value what I say because I have more money or because I have like XYZ thing. I would want, hopefully, for what I have to say to be evaluated on the merit of what it is. If that makes sense.
I feel like
maybe that's idealistic, but
I feel like no one's ever going to do that though, because people are going to judge you, especially on Twitch, based on your view count and who you know.
Yeah, but they'll do it more the more information like your net worth. So if I come out and say, hey, I'm actually worth $50 million, right?
What the fuck? You just said it! Holy shit! Devin, damn!
If it's a hypothetical.
Nice job!
Like a hypothetical.
He's not going to clip that part.
Or
$50 million!
Or if I come out and I say I'm worth $50,000.
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry, Devin.
Yeah.
Damn.
See,
you must
like
have
right?
invested in weed stocks.
Yeah, I should have put more money into crypto because it's coming back.
Damn, that's 50 mil.
Yeah, right. Like I'm not worth $50 million. I'm nowhere close to worth $50 million. But if I was, right, that would change. Like I think the people would
hang out with you a lot more.
Yeah, we do a lot more of these calls, right?
Yeah, I'd hang out with you a lot more.
Yeah.
I'll do them in person at your house. I might need Google Maps to find where the room is, but I'll fucking do it.
Well, I live in Seattle. It's not. I wouldn't recommend it. I think Austin's a better city.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think Austin is the city to move to if you are a streamer?
I think it's LA, but LA taxes are so high for people like you.
How do you think? Yeah, how do you think it's LA? It's too expensive.
Because all the connections are in LA, all the deals get done in LA, all the appearances get done in LA, a lot of conventions get done in LA. But yes, it's like you're literally paying $1 out of every $2, but that's dumb. Sorry, $1 out of every $10 in state taxes. So it's a huge waste of time to live in LA. So I think Austin's probably the second best place, and I live in Seattle, which like there's no influencers here.
I personally think that Austin is the best place, and here's why. I think a lot of streamers need streaming in a lot of ways, especially when you're in my circle and in general.
Mm-hmm.
LA is a fucking shithole of people that are fake and that are trying to climb their way to the top and try to make it. And I think LA is filled with so many fake people. It is unbearable.
Do you think that's true for the streaming world and like the new media gaming world also?
Oh yeah, because
really?
LA is filled with the most fake fucks out there, 100%. And I think Austin has a lot more genuine people that are more fun to hang out with, and I could see myself as friends. LA has just so many fake fucks, and like let me just name a few. Hold on, let me get my list. Let me see. Pokimane. Let's go with Pokimane. And
ruthless businesswoman.
Yeah, she's ruthless. We'll go with who else is in LA?
Didn't you say Maya was in LA?
No, she's not in LA.
Oh.
Maya's not fake. I just think there's a lot of fake people in LA. Pokimane's obviously not one of them. Poki's my friend, and I really do like her a lot. Hassan is definitely one of them. But Poki, like, it's I do really like Pokimane a lot, and she is a friend of mine. So don't cat me on that chat. It's true.
Poki's legit. She's I've done a lot of like sort of like breakdowns on the way that she does like merch and like the way that she does her business is really
I'm
impressive.
sure every time you say her name, you make it a YouTube video.
Yeah. Also, if I say her name, I can use her in a thumbnail. That's the rule.
Yeah. Pokimane. All right, we're using this as a thumbnail for this.
There it is. Bam. Yep. It's a Pokey with like a React's face. I can see it now, and like Mizkif doing something in like the corner. That actually probably is going to be the thumbnail. I'm not even on these thumbnails. Nobody gives a shit about me. So I don't like, that was my big mistake on YouTube, dude, was like, originally, if you go back in like 7 or 8 months, all my YouTube videos have me on them. And I'm like, why aren't these getting any views?
Wait, what? Didn't Didn't you say yesterday that I'm not just getting views because of my thumbnails? Can you tell them that, please?
Wait, what?
They think that I only get views on my YouTube channel because of my thumbnails. Can you please
Let
tell
me
them?
look at your thumbnails.
No. Can you tell them that that's not the case? That they think I only get views because of my thumbnails.
Obviously not only because.
No, but they think it's only that.
Well, only as Sith deals in absolutes, and that's most of your Twitch chat. So like that's what's going on here.
Whatever he just said, chat.
Yeah,
it's not true, right?
Wait, you guys really think that? Why? Like, there's no. He's getting he has a combination. His thumbnails are a big part of it for sure.
Oh, but wait, what? No, it's my content.
Nobody cares about the content. Because they don't they don't see the content first. All right, you know what? I'm leaving too. Yeah, fuck this. Let's go.
Where the hell did he go? Jesus Christ. I got some turkey. All right, well, I might as well say it now, chat. Can you do me a huge favor? I am at 8,719 subs. Can you get me to 9,000 really quick? Whenever you're ready. Hey, wait, Devin, can you go back for a second? I'm trying to farm subs.
Yeah. I know, right? Hey.
What is that? What happened? Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Devin, what the hell? What the hell is going on?
You said you were farming subs, so I left.
Oh, now you're farming what faces? Your mic is terrible now.
Wait, what? Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, what happened? Is it? Hang on.
I don't know. It just completely changed. I heard everything. Uh-oh.
Wait, what happened? Is it not normal? Hello? Testing 1 2. What happened?
It's like
Chad, is he lying?
No, I swear.
Yeah.
You sound like Moxie.
It's only on his stream.
Oh, it's only on my stream.
Yeah, they have to all come to my stream to watch, I guess.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yo, Inboard with the 5 gifted subs. Chandelier for the 5 months in a row. Weaves Aren't People for the month. I know, Bree. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'll actually disagree. Thank you for the sub. Ants for the 300 bits. I appreciate it.
You know what I think the problem is? I think the problem is the audio isn't working unless they're subscribed to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
Chat, by the way, subscribe to me. Yo, get wrecked with 100 bits. And with the 300 subs. Chat, we're doing our scam train. Wings with the Twitch Prime. Keep going. So, thank you guys for the subs. I really do appreciate it. I will thank them all as time goes on. Tony for the 2 months in a row. So, let me ask you more questions.
Cool.
Because I think a lot of viewers on Twitch really do want to get in the space. And I think that they're not only afraid to get into the space of Twitch and they're scared, but I think a lot of them are, they don't know what to do and they don't know, they don't think they can do it. I personally think that almost anyone can be a streamer. I really don't think it's crazy hard. Norlife for the 10 gifted subs. I think it is a very oversaturated market, which is what sucks, right?
It is, yeah.
So, actually, I have a question from someone in my chat. Is a mod of mine.
Okay.
It's a serious question out of curiosity for you, both of you. How do you strike a balance between catering to your core community and catering to new viewers?
That's a good question.
I mean, how I do it is my core community on my main community, we're watching videos. I don't know.
Do you have an alt account?
Yeah. I'm trying to use it less, but how do I cater my old viewers? I bring Maya on, and how I cater my new viewers, I bring Emily on. I don't know. Like, it's just fuck. I gotta answer this honestly. How do I strike a balance between catering to your
That's
core
awesome.
community and catering to your new viewers? So, how do I cater to my new viewers? Is I try to make them the same. I mean, I don't want a life where my core is different than my new viewers. If you're a new viewer and you don't like my core content, my old content, then I'd rather you not be a viewer at all. Because I always want you want to grow, right? But I think a lot of my old viewers know that I am very similar to the way I was even back then, where when I started streaming, I played WoW. But once I started to go into marbles, it became a show of, all right, let's try to grow as much as I can. I don't know if you ever saw these, Devin, but back in the day, what I would do when there was drama going on Twitter is I would take a video of me and I would say, yo, I'm live on Twitch. So that way viewers would come in my channel.
Super smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Keemstar had drama and I literally went, yo, I'm live on Twitch. And then I went up 1,000 viewers because all I did was I had my viewers go on Twitter, like it. And then I still do it. Like I did it with Ninja. I forgot what drama. Oh no, I was playing the Fortnite section, pretending that the Fortnite thing was happening. And I went up like 1,500 viewers in literally a minute. In a minute. Because I said that I know what's going on and I am a dev of Fortnite. But what I didn't tell them is when they came to my channel asking for help, I just said I am a dev. My name is Devin. That's what I said.
Okay.
What? A minute of what? Yeah. Yeah, for you it takes 4 hours and a host. Yeah.
Well, how do
You
we
still
get to
there.
a level 4 hype train? What are you guys doing? Holy shit. We're on like a level 4 hype train in my chat. I have no idea how. I just looked over at it.
So I'm pretty much
Jesus,
when I'm around,
thank you, Kafira.
I just print money is what people say nowadays.
212 Don Flamenco. Thank you guys. Appreciate this a lot. This is insane. Sorry, I was that's actually crazy. Kafira, thank you so much.
How many subs do you have?
I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't like because again I don't look at that. Wait, I just looked. Okay, I look over my chat. There's a level 5 hype train. I look over to the left. You're hugging 2 people. I don't know what's going on in this stream anymore. I've completely lost all control of this thing.
How much? Wait, how many subs? Do you know? It's probably around 1,000.
I don't know. I don't look at the number because again it like mind games me. I truly don't know. Yeah, don't know how many viewers I have right now. Don't know how many subs I have.
Yeah,
it's not my main source of income, right? So I don't have to do like a lot of like financial planning.
True.
It. Yeah. So like,
True. See, a lot of my income nowadays is bounties or sponsors, but also subs.
That's probably good because you don't want to get into that point where you're like stressed to stream because you have to like do something because you feel like you're gonna lose subs if you don't. That's a really bad feeling.
Oh yeah. I don't want to. I love having a high sub count, obviously, and I like to keep it around anywhere between 8,000 to 10,000, but I don't like to focus on sub count and like, oh my god, I dropped 500 subs. What's gonna happen now? Because that would be just super stressful. I try to make streaming as less stressful as I possibly can nowadays. Because for a long period of time, I worried about a lot of things that I realized that things that fluctuate so much that I overcompensated or worried about, but I try not to anymore.
Things like what?
View count, sub count, getting relevant clips was something I really worried about. Was like, getting on live stream fails. For a while, I was like, because I was so used to it, like getting on live shows every single day, which is disgusting. Like for a while, I was like, oh, like if I don't get on there, I'm irrelevant, and it would feel really weird. I would wake up and be like, like I didn't get on live shows for one day, I'm irrelevant, and it was such a dumb fucking way to think that I would actually get upset because I was like, oh, I'm not on live stream fails. Like what the hell? But I stopped that about 6 months ago, where I don't think like that because it was just toxic. There was no point, and it doesn't fucking matter. So,
do you think that if your growth hadn't been as high as it has been, that you would worry about those things? Is it like, was your success proof of that, or did you just sort of like learn that just like you couldn't make any progress and still stay sane? I see. Okay.
I think it was both. I think I realized that everyone knows me on live stream fails at this point, and who gives a fuck?
There's like a huge the market saturation is like
yeah, like me and XQC are probably the two guys that get on there the most, and we're the most well known. And it doesn't matter. So that's why I started to focus on YouTube a lot, is because me, XQC, Forzen are like 3 people that are on there all the time. That it doesn't really matter. That's why I tried to get on. Focus on YouTube, which I thought would be YouTube is a lot bigger, but it's also a lot harder. Like YouTube is crazy hard to get on.
When you say get on, what do you mean?
Like to grow. YouTube is crazy hard to grow. It's insane. A lot of streamers try and they fail, and it's just hard.
Do you think it's harder than Twitch?
I don't know. I mean, I did both. I don't know. YouTube, I think, is definitely harder. But YouTube's a lot more random. Like Twitch, it's just like, all right, you have this many viewers. You're placed in the directory at this level. When YouTube, you can do the best video ever, and that video gets demonetized and it gets destroyed, and no one watches it. It gets not recommended for no reason. YouTube sucks. Like, I mean, I did YouTube. It fucking sucks. I hated YouTube, and I made no money. It was not a fun time.
How did you make no money off of the amount of views that you have on these? Like this Mizkif documentaries channel is yours, right?
Yeah.
Like some of these have almost 1 million views. So how did that should have paid some bills? Did you not have monetization enabled correctly, or like what happened?
One guy claimed one of my videos. He just claimed it.
That sucks.
And I didn't know what to do because I didn't understand, and I didn't do anything about it because I just thought it was a company when it was just someone, like some third-party company that claimed it, and they took all my money. So I didn't fight it because I just thought I was fucked, when in reality it was just some random dude in his basement just saying, yo, this is my video, and he has all my money now, and I got nothing.
But that's for one video. What about the other ones?
A lot of the videos I didn't care about the money, and I thought it was more important to make a good video and have songs that really matter and songs that I thought were better rather than the money.
Oh, so they got demonetized?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Now you're doing your own content, so you should start making more money off of YouTube, I would think. Because like most of the videos that I've seen from you are like your own stuff.
Yeah, I give it. My editors get paid really well.
Okay.
Because I don't really care about money from YouTube because it's an investment almost. So I give it a lot of it back to my editors because I don't really care.
Have you thought about diversification into stuff like merchandise and I
have merch, but it fucking sucks.
Can I look at your merch?
I don't want you to.
So I'm gonna try to find it now, but I'm like worried about Googling stuff about you. I guess I'll just Google it over here because I just don't know like when I'm gonna hit a landmine.
No, you won't. I'm fine. But
are you on
I have
Redbubble?
No.
Is that the Chinese knockoffs that are stealing your shit?
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh, you gotta tell me then, otherwise I'm not gonna be able to.
I have can someone link my merch? It's terrible. I don't know why people still buy it, but it's from Represents.
Can you guys link the merch in my chat? Okay.
I'm making new. Yeah, I'm making new merch. Yeah, I'm making new merch for sure.
This is awful.
What the
I mean, I just call it like I see it. I'm not. It's like a hoodie with an egg on it. I mean, like, what do you want me to do, dude? Like, I can't give you this one. I already gave you the viewer Twitch thing. I can't do this one. Okay, this is bad.
I mean, I call it terrible when someone buys it. I'm like, this is fucking shit. I mean, I do think it is shit. So I'm working on new ones because we're completely redoing it because I'm done. So I am trying to get new merch, but yeah, this is pretty fucking bad. It's abysmal.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is that you can make it better, right? And there's some really cool stuff you can do with merch that I think is not being used on Twitch. So you're like big on like stream extensions. You can get a stream extension and you could probably make a game around this where every time somebody buys your merch, it shows up on your stream in some way.
Oh, I have that already.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How are you not like selling like thousands of these then?
Because they sucked. You just said it.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a thing that if somebody buys a hoodie, it's going to pop up on the stream right now?
Yeah, I mean, I've sold.
That's cool as fuck.
We sold a shit ton. We did sell a lot when they came out. We did sell a lot. We did do really well on it. But I think if we had better merch, we would have done better.
Are you going through someone for this, or like what's happening? Like, how does it?
No, I need an artist.
Do you want recommendations, or? You can find them. I mean, you have a huge community of people you can probably sort through.
Yeah, I think we can get someone in my chat who probably will do it for free, and instead of paying someone $20 from Fiverr. But I mean, I should get someone.
Yeah.
Truffles, you could do it. I have people that could do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably have no problem. You're not gonna have to crowdsource anything. He has a body pillow. Is this true? I think it's a good product. I don't see it.
I mean, if you want to call my sister a product, it's fine. I mean, I've heard that one before.
There seems to be an obsession with eggs. There's the Mario that. Oh, wait, who's on the body pillow?
My sister.
That's weird. What's the thinking behind that?
I don't know. People. There wasn't any. I didn't. It's not mine. Someone sent it to me.
Well, it's yours because you have it in your room now. You didn't send it back or get rid of it. You chose to keep it.
Okay, you can't get rid of your family, dude. That's how narcissistic are you, Devin?
So you've made a conscious decision to have it in your room, is what I'm saying.
So how do you think people should grow on Twitch?
I think people should grow on Twitch predominantly by a combination of YouTube videos and intelligently thinking about how their content is unique over other streamers. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you have... What else do you... I mean, like, okay. You were saying before that you thought that people overthink it. And I agree with that. I think also, though, that, like, people have to understand the odds, right? There's 3 million monthly broadcasters on Twitch. Out of those, there's 23,000 partners. Out of those, there's 250,000 affiliates, right? And for an affiliate, you basically just have to breathe in the direction of Twitch, and you get affiliate.
Chat, give me a pog in chat if you have affiliate right now.
And the reason why they give you affiliate so fast...
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Do you believe them?
Yeah, I believe most of them, I would say.
Do you think they'd lie to you?
Yeah, they would lie to me. But,
yeah, I think they would. You're training people to lie because you lie. So they'll lie.
It's exactly what you said. It's your chat.
How much of this talk has been a lie? By percentage?
Not a lot, honestly. I mean,
think you've been serious, and I really appreciate that.
No, I could be very serious. Like I can. I could be very serious. So the chat knows that I can be serious. It's not. I really am not lying in most of these things. I'm not. Because
I think in an interesting way, people look up to you.
I don't trust me, dude. I'm 5'5". I don't think many people are doing that.
There's no way you're actually 5'5". I met you.
Tyler's in chat.
Well, some people look up to you. Destiny looks up to you.
Yeah, a lot of Canadians.
Yeah, but they look to you as a role model. Be a better way to put it. And so when you do have these serious occasional conversations, right? I think it's productive for those people that you could. I mean, okay, let's get super real here for a second. Can we get super real?
Yeah.
How many times have you got like an email or a message from someone that's like, "Hey man, I was like going through tough times and like you pulled me through it"?
A lot.
Yeah. And like that's gotta be something, right?
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's. I get them all the time. Like, whether it's $3 TTS messages or people in my DMs, I do get it a lot that people say that I do help them and make them happier. But I don't really believe them, and I really don't, because I think that they are lying. I don't think people are telling me the truth when they say I made them less depressed or I help with their anxiety.
You don't believe them?
No, because I think they're just saying that because they feel good in that moment, and maybe they're having like a dopamine rush, and they might have been watching me, and that's why they say it.
Now it's the imposter syndrome, dude. That's not true. It's definitely genuine. You can't underestimate the impact of making like quality comedic content on Twitch, being that funny guy that people can go to. That's why. Because do you run like, you probably don't have many streams where you come on and you're like mad or like you're upset at something, right? Like I don't think anyone knows you for that, but you could tell me if you're really mad, like depressed or angry, like raging at chat type of shit. Do you do that?
No. I don't think I do it as much as they're gonna pretend that I do it.
Yeah. And I think like, so like people can come to you for a consistent feel, you know, on something. They can.
I wish Maya would do that. Oh, never mind.
Maya do what?
I move on.
Okay. Okay. All right. So like I think that the degree to which the degree, not just you, but a lot of people, XQC's type of content, Summit, right, as another one that I know gets a lot of these messages. Like Summit gets a ton of these messages. It's a you go to Summit stream and you get a consistent feel. You're not going to go there and it's like get like a totally different thing, right? And I think eventually that starts to like really uplift people that might be in like worse circumstances. I think it's really one of the most powerful things about live streaming.
Maybe. I wish I felt that way more, because I really don't. I want to believe that there are people out there that I've made happier, and I do think I've made people happier, because they look at me and they're like, well, damn, I'm not that guy. But if anyone's going to get that the most, it's probably E-Rob. But I really don't know if I can believe that I truly do make these people happy. I think that they just partially say these things because they're having a small dopamine rush and they want attention.
Well, you think that being a catalyst for that happiness is worth it, though?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth anything. You know, that's what my whole life is revolved around. My whole life has been revolved around making people laugh, whether it's, you know, at school, in suspension class, or, you know, anywhere, at a funeral. I don't know. Anytime I ever had a chance to make people laugh, I've always wanted to. And to be able to do that, because it's the one thing I've always known I'm good at. It's the only thing I've ever been like, damn, I'm good at this. And that's why I use it so much, is because I know I'm good at it. And to be able to do that every day or 6 days a week, it's a dream come true.
Was there any event in your life that actually got you to that point where like you decided to do that, or you just been doing that all your life, just like making people laugh?
I think it's probably the moment when I realized I'm not good at anything else. I don't know. I was short, balding at 16, and I had a somewhat average dick size that I realized that I need to make up for it by trying to be funny.
I feel like you're completely serious in this answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I respect it. Yeah.
Did someone just walk into your dentist office? What the hell is that noise?
What noise?
Do you work at a 7-Eleven? Does anyone else hear that, chat?
What the fuck? I work at an office. Yeah, I'm in an office. So I don't think there's nothing. It's totally quiet. My mic might be weird because apparently it like went off before and like it was
No, I'm probably going insane. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think the merch could get a lot better. I'm looking at it.
I am working on it. I'm telling you, I'm working on the merch.
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I know the merch is bad. They have told me I know it is bad. We are going to get new merch. I have this new emote that people are obsessed with. It's just like this little squished peepo. And yeah, so that emote I think we're going to use as the some of the merch stuff. And yeah, we're going to see what we could do with that. I might put them in like a little pocket. So I want to like get a pocket and then put them inside of it. Mm-hmm. I think that would be really good.
The little frog guy?
Yeah.
What's his story?
Some guy literally just made him an emote and that's it.
He falls up and gets down. Oh, he has like a lightsaber? No, a bat.
He falls up and gets down. Yep.
Yeah, he falls up and gets down and he has like a bat. Now he has a gun.
They're doing sit-ups in your chat.
Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
This guy should have like a 6-pack by now.
What's his name, Rukli?
He has a name?
No, the guy who does sit-ups, his name is Rukli. He does 1,000 sit-ups in my chat a day.
Like he types that out?
Yeah.
That seems like a... Does he have a job?
God, no.
That is his job, is to do that?
Yeah, he's an aerobic instructor. That's his job. He literally will sit and just do sit-ups all day.
I wonder how all these people that kind of like come in and out of your orbit, like what they do.
I'm going to guess a lot of my people are college students who are white predominantly, that do not have, that are in, who are in college, who are slacking off and are retards and are watching me now.
Did you mess around in college mostly, or did you study hard?
No, I actually studied hard. Like, I really was.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, I had a 3.8 GPA.
That's true. Yeah.
I loved to study. I loved working hard in class, and I loved getting good grades. I loved being the person that people came to and was like, damn, like, can you help me with this? Like, how do you know how to do this? So it was nice. I mean, it was the only time girls would ever come up to me just to ask for questions.
For you to do their homework?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was good. I felt happy with it. I liked being smart for a while, but I was only smart for, 6 to 10 hours a day. And then when I got off of Adderall, I'd have a really big crash. I'd just become in retard mode. So my friends and I called it retard mode, where I would just start screaming, yelling, running around. It was like full retard. I would just dumb. I just would act so dumb, and it was fun. But I would just be in full retard. Like, it was like, that was like my autistic fit, and I loved it.
Do you Jesus Christ? Do you feel like after college, like has you feel like right now is like the most authentic version of you now? Because it sounds like through college, like you didn't feel like you were like really living your true self, and now it's like a lot better.
Very, yeah, because I'm not on Adderall. I mean, I drank a cup of tea today. It is my authentic self, and I know a lot of people might seem and think that I'm not like this off stream, but I am, and it's why I'm able to to try to put on this persona or act all day. Like, I am like this off stream where I'm just fucking around 24/7. I'm super sarcastic, and it's fun. I'm definitely much happier in the state that I am now than I was in college. College, I was miserable, but I was smart, but I was miserable. Like, I knew I wasn't who I was trying to be. I wasn't this financial guru Adderall kid or smart guy that was able to get good grades and people came up. I'm the kid in class that just made jokes and got kicked out and, sat in suspension.
Yeah, but you couldn't have imagined at that point that Twitch was going to be like that outlet, right?
No, yeah. I always wished it would be, but I never imagined it being that outlet.
Do you want to stream for like the foreseeable future?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, my goal is I want to make a game as well, because I think what Reckful taught me is he taught me that I should have a different outlet as well. He's like, streaming is good, but don't go insane. And he's someone that I would definitely listen to when talking about going insane. And he told me, he's like, look, you should really focus and have a different outlet besides streaming. So I said, that's a good idea. So I'm a big fan of Jump King and Pogo Stuck, these two games. And I want to try to make a game similar to them that is really hard for streamers to play.
Yeah.
And I love those kind of games. So I'm trying to work with people on making those kind of games. Or making one, because it's not really a hard game to make, and it sounds fun.
A game like that also had like content updates would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Content updates, and I'm trying to work on it right now with a programmer, and we're trying to get artists and people, because I really do want it. So that as well as I want to start working out more, which is never going to happen, and then. Streaming, but yeah, it's right. I am the happiest I've ever been when in streaming right now. Easily,
that's awesome.
The happiest I've been in streaming, and I'm also the happiest I've been in terms of, because I feel like I can almost relax now. Like, I worked my fucking ass off the past 2-3 years, and while I'm still not done, and I love what I do, and I'm very passionate about what I do, and all I do is think about streaming. I don't have to stress as much about, like, let's say financially, I don't have to worry as much as I used to years ago, because it's the unknown factor. You're always stressing because you don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
And now I don't need to worry because I know I'm fine. I know that if streaming died tomorrow, I'd be set and fine for a while. And just like I know that I'll always have viewers pretty much, unless I really fuck up.
You'd have to like do some colossally bad shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like I would have to really fuck up, or someone would have to find my logs in Alinity's chat. I don't I don't
Something
know.
like
There's
that.
yeah, something, or either that, or I have a problem with Destiny again. You know, something like that would probably have to be.
Did you have one before?
Oh, I made a joke on Livestream Fails and it blew up, and yeah. One lesson I've learned on Twitch is don't fuck with Destiny, or don't fuck with Destiny. You have take the with out. Never mind. I'm done.
He's very good at arguing. And it's not a I've had like prepared debates against him about subjects I've cared about, because I've known him for years, right? Like, and it is very hard unless you really have your axioms grounded, as he would say.
Yeah, it's really hard to debate Destiny. I mean, the guy's just really good at, you know, I applaud him at his Wikipedia skills while listening to other people. It is incredible what he can do on a third monitor with Wikipedia in the time frame of listening to someone talk.
He spends a lot of time getting good at arguing, and when you do that, it's you're very good at debating.
Yeah,
but I don't do any of that politics stuff or any of that kind of stuff. I don't think you do either, like on stream, any of the really polarizing issues.
God, no.
Yeah.
The most political thing I've done in the past year was who spams more, Tryhard or Nams. That's it.
Who won?
Tryhard.
Yeah. Tryhard always wins.
Yeah.
That makes.
Other than that, but here's the thing: Nams. If you say tryhards, they don't spam as much. But when you say Nam, they come at it.
They spam Nam. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like you'll
it's like they remember.
Like you'll have 2 viewers, and somehow 10 viewers will be spamming Nam.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. What makes no sense how many people spam Nam. But Tryhard is just a longer one. Like they'll spam Tryhard for a very long time. But Nams just come out of the woodworks for no reason. I don't understand.
What are some of the things that like legitimately get you super tilted on like about broadcasting still?
I don't know. What really bothers me as a content creator? Oh, well, as I've grown, I've gotten more people that dislike me. So I don't like when people have Reddit threads and make fun of me and say bad things.
Misrepresentation is a really big one on that list, right? Like on to that end is like, if do people clip you out of context on something, and then they clip you like something you said for 10 seconds and they make a narrative about it?
No, they'll just shit on me. Like
that happens to me. That's usually what happens to me.
Like I had a lot of people on, especially on Reddit. It's bad because I never really got a lot of hate on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll read one comment that's downvoted, and it'll still hurt me because I know that one person feels that way, and it makes me feel bad. And I'm like, damn, what can I do better?
Yeah.
And it's something that Reckful dealt with for years. Mash Terminal, thanks for the 1500 bits, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't see that. It's a lot of streamers I think deal with it. Is you can have 100 hearts in chat, but one person says, you know, kill yourself, or one person says, you're a piece of shit, and out of you don't look through the 100. You don't look at the 100 hearts. What you look at is that one person, because you question why.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Back in on the esports teams, we would have players that they would lose a match, and then they would go on to the subreddit and they would read all of the negative comments about how they played. And it was like, dude, like this is not productive in any way, right? Like there's no good that can come from this.
Yeah.
But it's so hard not to do it. I ended up having to just not go to LSF anymore. And that was my solution. But that's also hard to do because you're like, you always want to know like if you're on there, or if it's like, you know, like you have that propensity to it. But that's what I had to do, because I feel like I don't know if you read my LSF threads, it feels like they're more negative than most other streamers.
Oh, really?
I think it's because I'm like an information guy, so I come off as pretentious as fuck a lot of the time, and that's my own fault in my way I communicate. But like, I suspect that's like what it is. I don't know.
Yeah, for me, it's yeah, I'm not a pretentious douchebag like you.
No,
but
not at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really get. I think some people just think I'm fucking. Like a lot of people just think I'm fucking annoying. So But I stopped reading it nearly as much as I used to. I used to read it all the time. Reddit threads about me.
Being annoying is just when you can't put a literal definition to pretentious douchebag. So they can't find anything else to say. So they just classify you. You're going to get classified no matter what, right?
Yeah, I'm just an annoying dude. But it's
Yeah.
okay. Like, so, yeah, I think we answered a lot of questions.
I do too.
I think we did good.
We did
So
good.
all right, there's only one more thing we have to do.
All right, what do we got to do?
We got to dance.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You're not doing this to me.
Yep, well, I'll dance with you. We're doing it.
How are we gonna dance together? You son of a bitch! You planned this the whole time, didn't you?
We'll play a song at the same time, and we're gonna dance.
I'm not dancing to a meme song.
No. We'll do a real song. You give me the song, and I'll dance to it.
Okay. Only because
Send it on Discord.
I'm looking.
Sexy man. How are you?
Devin, he just said you're a sexy man.
Oh, thank you. Tell him I think he's sexy too.
Oh, that is a nice, sexy guy. He has an egghead. Holy shit.
You didn't tell him.
He thinks you're beat. Get out.
Thinks I'm what?
But I did it. That's not what I said.
That's a nice nose.
He said you have a nice
You're
nose.
lying to him. Tell him I think he's a sexy man.
Ew. Get out of my room, please. I'm on a business meeting, dude. I'm trying to get a job at Target. You know, I tried getting a job at Target.
When you were a streamer?
No, at so in college, I tried getting an internship with Target, and I was a sophomore, and I went on 4 interviews with Target for a $14 an hour internship job.
4 interviews?
4 interviews, and on the 4th interview, they said that I got the job, and I was like, yeah, you pretty much got the job, and I was waiting for papers, and then I called them again. They said, yeah, you didn't get the job. And I think the reason why I didn't get the job is because I lied a lot on my resume, and I think they called the places because I took my friend Dave's resume, and I took his resume, and I pretty much took his name and wrote my name on it. And I just lied a lot and said I was a lifeguard at this place. I was a programmer here. I was an SAT tutor here. I lied a lot.
Why didn't you just tell him the truth, which was like pretty good, right? You went to like a decent school and everything. Like
no, because it's not good enough.
What? Hadn't you gone
That's
to?
maybe good enough for Walmart, but not Target. Target's high class.
You should. You know what you should try to do as a content idea? You should try to get a job at Target now.
Do you want me to go to Target and try to get a fucking job?
Yeah, and I want you to live stream it.
You want me to live stream? The second I walk into the Target, they'll be calling saying that.
How do you know?
Because unlike you, I have viewers, dude. Like they'll.
Oh, yeah. I see. I don't know what that's like. Cause like I could just do anything. Cause I got like 2 viewers. They don't even know. Yeah. So I have to.
I'm not gonna go to Target. It wouldn't work.
They think everything's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat a bowl of SpaghettiOs today on stream.
So I here's the problem. If I find a dance song, okay, and you haven't heard it, it's not going to be as good because you have to hear the song to dance to it, right?
I'm sure I've heard of it.
No, probably not, because I dance to only stuff that hipsters think are cool.
I could dance to anything. I'm telling you, I'm actually a good dancer.
Is that true?
Yes.
You lied to me just now. That's what you just did.
Look, I swear as Caterino that I'm a good dancer.
Okay. And you think you're such a good dancer that you can listen to any song, and you'll for the first. So do you want to listen to the song first on mute and just? Yeah,
I'll listen to it first on mute.
Okay, let's do that. And then and you don't have to listen to the whole song. You probably get an idea of it. All right, because I got one that I like. I don't do choreograph, so this is freestyle. Okay. No choreo. Okay. Yeah, because choreograph is silly. Damn, dude, you actually got me a little bit nervous. Like, I haven't done this in a long time.
I'm waiting.
I wouldn't do this for anybody. Okay, I'll Discord. Wait, what's are you on Discord?
Hi.
Wait, add me.
Didn't I add you? Your name's Devin, right?
Devin1337.
Oh fuck, I didn't add you.
Okay, so you should have an invite for me. I'm gonna send you another one though.
I accepted you.
Okay. All right. Oops, that's my whole playlist, but yeah.
You want me to dance to this? Ah! And now I'm gonna put on mute. Is it this SLD one, Catch Fire?
Mm-hmm. It's a good song. I can give you something that's more like poppy, like Madian. We can do like The City if you want. So this is another one. Yeah, or if you want like something a little bit more upbeat, listen to this one. Madian's always really good to dance to. Love Madian.
All right, let's do this. Let's do Madian.
The City?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go, chat. Ready?
Hold on. How is this going to work?
You just dance behind you, and I dance to me.
Holy fuck. Hang on. Let me get my... I don't have a full setup, and I'm in business clothes. Are you really doing this to me, Mizkif? Okay.
It's all right, dude. I'm in business clothes, too, okay? We're all doing it.
Okay. And we're going to play it at the same time?
The same time. Ready?
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2...
Wait, I started playing it. Wait. You count it again. Hang on. Okay, go. What?
3, 2, 1, go. Well, Devin, it was a pleasure talking to you today.
That was awesome, man. Thank you for having me.
Boys, mods, if you can please spam his channel, I would greatly appreciate it. I hope you boys enjoyed talking to CEO Andy himself, Devin Nash. He's a fantastic man, and if you want to learn more about Twitch and which videos you should put Pokemon's face on, honestly, you could come to either of us.
Yeah.
But Devin is a great man. You can go talk to him, and he's always around doing stupid stuff.
Thank you, man.
Devin, this is when you shout me out on your channel.
Yeah, dude. I mean, everyone knows who you are. This is Twitch.
See that? No, that's all. That right there. That's fine. That's
okay,
enough.
that was the shout out. Yeah, but real talk, dude. What you're doing for Twitch is a good thing, and I think I really respect you a lot.
Damn, thanks.
Yeah, I do. And I'm super grateful that we actually finally got to talk. I hope we do it again soon.
Yeah, I'm down whenever. That was fun.
Fuck
I hope
yeah.
you boys enjoyed it, chat.
Well, now you have my Discord, so you can just call me if I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, I'll call you and make sure that we're both not using the same picture of Pokemon for our thumbnails.
Exactly. We got to collaborate on this shit before we upload them, at least at different times, okay?
Yeah, I'll take one Instagram picture.